So, I'm back with some more Pokemon Syncing Sapphire. Of course, a ROM hack of ORAS. And today the plan is to do all there is to do in Lily Cove City, basically fight the rival, maybe do some shopping, take down Team Aqua, or at least, infiltrate their base, make our way to Moss Deep, and ideally, if I have time, maybe take down Team Aqua completely, potentially, and then next time kind of start in Sootopolis or something, but we'll see. Just gonna kind of play it by ear. But yeah, I do want to move delete some things. I want to kind of update movesets. In this hack, you can buy heart scales, but I figured, unlike the original Gen 3 where you can actually skip this fight, which is funny, understandably they force you into this path, which it makes sense, especially because the fight that takes place between you and May after the Elite Four, that's exclusive to the remakes. I've not had a chance to check out the, I think I might have glanced at your latest vid, but I didn't get a good look at the thumbnail. But I will for sure check it out when we're done here. And my day was alright. I feel like time's flying by, which is, I'm not upset about it, but I'm also a little, it's a little anxiety inducing, I guess. Oh. I actually felt slightly bad. Swallow. What level are you? 53, so we're a little under. I'm Specs. We're plus speed nature. Oh, it's gonna be Flame Orb, isn't it? Toxic Orb, okay. Oh, right. That actually... A mess. That actually kind of makes sense. Because as I've gone into before, Toxic chips you less than Burn for at least a turn. And Burn is, especially... potent in terms of the chip damage it does prior to Gen 7. I'm really bad for that. Yeah, we are no longer outspeeding this thing, which is unfortunate. Oh, that's right, I put the Altaria Knight on you, didn't I? Yes. I think they might... Are we choice banded? Wait a second, did I make this choice band or AV? Or AV. So I'm down to click Sucker Punch once. Yeah. Nice crit. How much does Brave Bird do at -1? A good chunk, but not enough to really threaten me that drastically. I just Sucker again, I think. Yeah. That's to recoil. I wish I didn't sack Helios. That was really stupid of me. It's just I outsped her in the last fight, but I think I was over-leveled. Which would make sense, because, Swallow's base 125 versus Heliolisk's 109. Maybe Scarf would have been better then. Maybe Scarf is better. I don't know. Rapidash. You're either going to go for, Drill Run or Fire Move. Both of which Altaria kind of deals with. This is the Flare Blitzio. That does a lot, and it burns, which is unfortunate. And it's lefties. You might have, Play Rough or something like that. I don't know. I'm kind of down to go into Langolier, because I don't think you'll click Flare Blitz again. I heal off the burn with Natural Cure, and I lower its attack. And I scout for, like, play rough or whatever. Wild charge, okay. I mean, if that's the best you got, I'm not, like, too worried about it. I wonder if Roost would be good on this. I'm like, is Cotton Guard Roost too passive with Mega? You know, because then we'd have 110 attack still. This will be Earthquake, you know, 2 100 power moves at that rate. Get rid of Fly for Roost and we just... Maybe. Maybe. I need to get the TM for U-turn as well. You're gonna go for Fire move again. I kind of want to go into Blaziken on what I assume to be another Flare Blitz here. Drill Run comes out. Okay, that was a mistake. But as long as it, as long as it doesn't crit, we're actually okay. I'm gonna bulk up against my better judgment. Drill Run does have a high crit rate, so I have to watch out for that, but... Double kick. Yeah, okay. This might kill. It might be a roll. I forget if it was at full or if it was just close to full. Okay, it does kill. It does kill. That's good. And we're like, what, +2 or 3 speed now, at +1 attack and defense. So we definitely outspeed this. I kind of want to just stay in and hit this, I think. Yeah, I think I just stayed and double kick. Because it might... Oh no, this thing is bulky as shit, what? Gets the static, but I'm like dead anyway, so... Wow. Look at that. I need to play much more carefully in the boss fights now. I think I've gotten a little complacent. Please don't be Hidden Power Ice or something. We're gonna Mega so that way Thunder is resisted instead of neutral. And we get to see one of my favorite Megas. Yeah, buddy. No para is nice. Thunder does have a Scald Burn chance to para, I want to say. I think it is 30%. Also, I like how Terry is just taking up the entire screen. Double Edge is tempting, yes. The recoil's bad. But I need strength, like, because this is a Gen... Well, okay, this is a Gen 6 game, but it's the Gen 3, like, level layouts, you know? Things have been changed, but you know what I mean. This is a Fairy type move now. I am weak to Fairy, though. So if this Pixel Voice... If this Pixelate Hyper Voices, that is a problem. Sylveon's pretty slow, right? So, like, I might outspeed with Langolier, maybe. In which case, who do I sack? There's a Pert in the back. I need Dompe for Pert. And... what else does she have? I'm trying to remember what else she had. I'm like, I don't really want to sack this, but I... Like, Langolier might not outspeed, in which case it wouldn't make, like, it wouldn't make a difference if I go hard into it and it dies, or... But I want to see if it does, because Ironhead will do a shit ton. Or, well, maybe not, though. I did think about, like, what if I ran Sheer Force on this instead, if I'm not going to run Mega? It is AV, though, so it might live a Hyper Voice, maybe. But not if I... It won't live 2, probably. So either I sack Strife or I sack Uzumaki. And I think the speed control with Uzumaki is still good here, so I think I'm going to sack Strife and just do a send off a pixelate boosted strength. Oh my god. Holy shit. Maybe we don't need to run DD on this, actually. I'm forgetting just how nasty pixelate was in this gen. Because it's 30%, and 141 attack is kind of crazy, actually. I'm glad I'm using Altaria in this playthrough. Damn. Bulldoze should kill. At the very least, this into another strength will kill. And yeah, I kind of don't hate the idea of running... Like, I had my heart set on DD. Like, I wanted to run a physical set for sure. Especially once I discovered, Oh, shit. Wait, did I crit the first time? It should be fine. I think I didn't take note of the crit initially. We are AV, so, like, maybe we live. Okay, there's the second hyper. This should do a lot, though. Sylveon does not have good defense. But it is HP invested, apparently. Or this Mawile is just really fucking weak. Hyper Voice, do we live one? Damn. Even with AV. Maybe I do need to run Banded. Maybe I do need to run Choice Band on this to, like, get some kind of damage output going if I'm not going to run Mega. The thing is, Altaria is a sitting duck if I don't... If I run regular Altaria, I feel like I kind of have to run DD, maybe? But I don't know. I'm so torn on that. I'll go Uzu just because I guaranteed outspeed. We just Scold. Which for sure kills. I'm like very impressed at how easily these pawns are living. But I'm assuming these boss fights are EV invested, and my EVs are like whatever they are. This is probably Technician. I'm like, do I risk it being Poison Heal and try to Toxic it? How am I beating this? Downbait kind of handles this, actually. I'd rather burn it. And it's Swampert in the back, so like maybe I actually just Scald and try to burn this. Or I sneak play around... I'm gonna try the sneak play around Mach Punch play and just like see. Okay, goes for Rock Tomb. Oh my god, that is Technician as shit, right? We are minus defense. It's Life Orb. It's gotta be Technician, right? It's not Stab. Do I outspeed? It's base 70 versus base 122. I'm at -1. I feel like I still outspeed, but I just want to see. Yeah, okay. Let me try to burn this, I guess. Crit. Because Trevenant should handle Swampert. Like, maybe it's Ice Punch, but I think it'll be okay, I hope. Second Heliolisk was probably a mistake. I just Shadow Claw. Dude, what the fuck? Breloom is a demon. Oh my god. A single Bullet Seed did that much. I was like, what? Doesn't it hurt? I don't know if Horn Leech one-shots if it's Mega, so I kind of want a Will-O-Wisp. And we just pray that... Technically, I haven't used any healing items, so like I could match her and use 2. Oh, fuck you. Alright, if I land this, then we're fine. Yeah, okay, burning this is huge. And then I get one more... Yeah, what? Oh, that just one-shot anyway. Well, it was a good precaution. It was a good precaution. If it Ice Punched, like, maybe... That would have been a little problematic. Down, no. Yeah, sacking Heliolisk on turn 2 is definitely dumb. I know, like, I guess the thing is, do I want Heliolisk to be able to... Like, if I put a Scarf on it, I'm like, do I want it to outspeed stuff like Swellow and things that are faster? Or do I want it to break, like, be more of a breaker against slower mons? And 109 is like an awkward speed tier, kind of. I mean, I just don't know if the damage output's going to be good enough without specs. That's my concern. So in an instance like that, what should I should have just gone into Langley or gotten Intimidate off. And maybe I do run CB, but I'm like so wary of that with Sucker Punch though. Another option is change its ability to Sheer Force, which obviously doesn't boost, and then do like Life Orb Sheer Force. But then I miss out on the Intimidate drops, which is helpful for supporting the rest of the team. Most of which are not super physically bulky by any means. Trevenant's bulk is actually looking pretty good, though. Obviously, Alteria's bulk is good as well. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna... It'll get a little tedious, but I think I might bail on Fly. And then use like a Boxed Mon or something like that. Yeah, right, Latias. I'm pretty sure can learn Fly. Alright, so now's the time to sort of like rework the team in any way that I want to before tackling the Aqua hideout. Is this house, right? Alright, so we can get rid of Cut pretty safely. Beep, beep, beep. Rid of Cut. I will get rid of... we kind of need Rock Smash, unfortunately. So, yeah, technically it's better than Double Kick, so I could put it on Azula, but... I don't know. Double Kick at least, like, breaks Sashes and Sturdies, and Dompe appreciates the way to hit steals super effectively, I guess. Get rid of Fly, though, I think. Well... Yeah, no, I kind of have to, don't I? That's fine. I think one of my Gen 5 playthroughs I used a Boxmon for Fly, and it actually worked out okay. Because, you know, you're always flying to a Pokemon Center, so it's like, it's tedious, but like at least you fly to the center, you swap out for your Combat Mon, and then before you leave, you just double back to the Pokemon Center and do the same. It's fine. It's not, that's not what I meant to do. No, we want Strength, because it's Pixelate boosted. I think everyone else is fine. I think Surf on Heliolisk is actually very good. Forget which one is... TM corner is the 5th floor, but I kind of want to look around and see, like, if there are good held items to buy or something. Like, these are probably just, yeah, Pokeballs, healing stuff. I'll take some of these for, like, in-between battles. And I think we're kind of chilling on healing items for now. Yeah, full heals are plenty. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is where you buy some of the ones that are probably not usually available until later. like post-game or something. Just top these off. There might be some stuff I can sell too. This is like healing stuff, I'm assuming. Oh, okay, heart scales are here. Evolution items. I already have a King's Rock in case I want to run it to try to flinch stuff, even though it's only a small % chance. The question is, how many heart scales do I want? Payback, Shadow Ball, Poison Jab. Sub. I don't hate the option. I want to see what is purchasable upstairs real quick. At the actual TM area. Typical. Okay. Pixelate Giga Impact or what? No, I don't know. Recharging is kind of bad. But if I'm running Cotton Guard, like, maybe it could work. But Fire Blast on Blaziken is an option. Because Flamethrower is, like, kind of weak in this gen. I know it's only a 5 BP difference, but it's, like, it's notable. It's notable. Thunder, Blizzard, Focus Blast. Screens, Safeguard, Protect could actually be... Like, if I want to run that on Blaziken to get a guaranteed speed boost, since you don't get one on Switch. On Switch In, rather. Screens, like, I'd like to just buy all these TMs if I can. I just don't know what all I can sell here. This. Might be able to make it work. No, maybe not like all of the super expensive TMs, but just like the ones that I think are gonna be useful options. Charcoal, this is whatever. This is money, light ball, no. Well, I'm not gonna use a Pikachu, so yeah, but wide lens, you know, you never know. Sell these. Oh, I got 2 of them. Revival Herb. Sure. How much do these sell for? 750. I mean, I'm always just going to use a potion. If I'm only using revives outside of battle, I don't really need max revives at all. And the rare candies, I think, are better. They're worth the cash more so than what they can do at this point. Okay. Beep-a-deep-a-dip-oo. I don't think I have room on anyone's moveset to run screens. And Safeguard is like... I don't know, Safeguard... I'm like kinda considering it. This is all secret-based stuff, right? I have 2 natural cure mons though, so it's like... It's not that useful, but at the same time, if I Mega with Altaria, it loses that. And having some ability to cure status, like if I was running... I don't think Trevenant gets like aromatherapy or anything. That's usually reserved for like... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's usually reserved for the more wholesome grass types. But then again, maybe like Vileplume gets it and it's poison, so... Let's get the shit out of here. But if anything, it's probably an egg move, but I kind of doubt that it gets it anyway. I would maybe, like, actually run it, maybe, like, perhaps. Because then even if I aromatherapy and then I get status, I switch out and Natural Cure heals it, so, I don't know. This is the heart scale one, right? Let me check. Let me double check the powerful beams, if there's any one of them that I want to buy. Can anything even learn Stone Edge on my team? think these are a no-go. I think Focus Blast is an option on, like, Blaziken. And maybe Fire Blast as well. I don't know who I'd put Stone Edge on, like, maybe Mawile if it gets it. Like, over one of the dark moves that it currently has. I think we're okay with these, though. Safeguard could be useful, but I don't know that it's worth a whole move slot, though. And then what was here again? Payback's kind of shit. Gyro Ball I don't think anything gets. Poison Jab is actually good. Sub could actually be good. Flash Cannon. I don't think anything can learn Flash Cannon anyway. Not that I would really run it unless it was Stab. Snarl. Could be decent utility, maybe, if something learns it. I don't know if anything does, but yeah. Flash Cannon, nothing can learn. Gyro Balls, nothing can learn it, and even then it wouldn't be that great. Maybe on Mawile if it was, like, min speed, but, like, yeah, I don't think it learns it. And Payback is not very good. How many heart scales? I have 2. Let me think. So, like, I'm thinking for, like, the rest of the game, maybe. I mean, I could always come back. But I'm like, maybe HJK on Blaziken. So that's, like, 1. Thunder Punch on Blaziken, I think, is a for sure 1. So let's just do for sure 1. So, like, Thunder Punch. I figure out how to get the TM for Roost. But other than that, and, like, maybe DD, but I'm kind of, like, thinking Cotton Guard Roost might be better, actually. Maybe 1 for Langolier. On Uzumaki, what was I considering again? I think Spikes is a no-go. Like, maybe relearning... What if I just grabbed 6? 1 for each Mon, but realistically some of these guys aren't going to relearn anything. So I'll just grab 4 more. And that should be, like, plenty. And at that point, maybe I will grab Fire Blast. Thunder's tempting, but, like, Heliolisk is not bulky enough to, like, risk missing. If it was a Rain team, then yeah, obviously. But it's not. Blizzard, yeah, no. I would run Ice Beam on Gren, but Blizzard is too terrible. Just Blast another option over Stone Edge. I don't know, because then I'm like, why am I running Bulk Up? Maybe I do run Protect on Blaziken and just run, like, super high power shit. In which case, why don't I run HJK? Right? HJK sucks if it misses, but, like, so does Focus Blast. Blaziken's not exactly, like, tanky. So, like, if you think about it like this, if he misses a Focus Blast, he probably gets 1 shot in return. Whereas if he misses a high jump kick, he maybe kills it himself in return. But, like, maybe not. It's also 90 versus 70 accurate, so... I think HJK is probably what I would pick if I were to pick one. Oh wait, does it get Hone Claws? Hold on. I might be cooking. Hold on. You don't get the defense buff, so I'd have to guarantee that I live something. But if I can safely get... if only Blaziken got Coil. Yeah, if only Blaziken got Coil, right? Stone Edge, nah. Maybe, though. I think of the TMs on offer, I think Stone Edge would be the one I'd be more likely to run, but again, I don't know who actually learns this, so I'll just grab it. Oh, we can do the lottery. Wait a second. Beep-o. The thing is, your Pokemon's ID. It's your Pokemon's ID, not your trainer ID, right? The ID number of any of your Pokemon. I think I've won, like, small prizes off that before, but... yeah. Let me look... Roos is what, TM51? I mean, I'm gonna Control F, look for it anyway, but yeah. TMs. Roost. Oh, we got it from Fortree City Gym, unless that was changed. Also, I hit the spacebar by accident, that's what happened. Yeah, like Blaziken and Mawile get Stone Edge, so that's like an option. Nothing gets Snarl, so that's a waste. Poison Jab, though. Maybe? I mean... Fairy types are really just not that common at this point, though. I guess if Tate and Liza have a Mega Gardevoir, this would be good coverage. Might as well just teach it. Sub. Sub on Tree might be decent. Because I have, like, Horn Leech, but... at the same time, maybe not, though. The only thing with Fire Blast is that it's 5 PP, which is kind of shitty. But then again, it does get Hone Claws. Maybe this is dumb, but I'm like... like, what if I Hone Claws once? How much is an accuracy buff? Is it 33%? I don't... Hone Claws... Bulbapedia. I never pay attention to accuracy and evasion boosts, because they're rare in comp. By 1 stage. So is it 1.5? I feel like accuracy and evasion function differently. Pokemon accuracy boost percentage. There's also wide lens, that's true. There's also wide lens, which would put HJK at 99%, right? What 5 Pokemon would I turn into net navies? What's funny is, Gen 9 introduced Armarouge and, Ceruledge, who kind of look like Mega Man net navies, which is quite funny. But let me... I think Blaziken's an obvious pick. It's easy to pick kind of more humanoid-looking ones, just because... I guess there are net navies in Battle Network that, like, aren't bipedal. Okay, so it is a 33% boost, it looks like. Accuracy by... oh no, this is Pokemon Masters, that's different. But I think that might actually be true, though. Accuracy... according to a GameFAQs post from 2013, it says, yeah, it's a 33% increase, which I seem to remember from clicking, like, Coil and stuff on Smogon, or on Showdown. So that means after 1 Hone Claws... both Fire Blast and HJK will be fully, like fully accurate. Which means, you know, I have to reliably get Hone Claws off, but this thing is perfect IVs, because that's how this game works. Like, the defense buff is nice, but I'm also like, what if... I mean, at some points I might have to, like, just risk landing one, but if I can get a Hone Claws off, then that makes my HJK stronger. And, or... Now streaming on Disney Plus? No, kidding. Or Wide Lens, which is, I think, 10%. And so that would be, like, 99% accurate for HJK. And Fire Blast would be, what's 85, so plus 8.5 would be 93.5. And then I can run Bulk Up still. But I kind of like running Expert Belt with good coverage and just Hone Claws once. Which, yeah, doesn't boost Fire Blast's attack, but it's still like a solid move. Probably need to dust this thing a little bit. It's pop filter or whatever. Yeah, Hone Claws. Do I have... I don't have a PP max or anything, unfortunately. Heracross is a good pick, yeah. Sorry, I totally just kind of spaced. Yeah, Heracross would be a good pick. Yeah, Scizor for sure. I think Weavile would be neat as well. To see redesigned as a Net Nabby. Air Blast. I'm not really clicking Flamethrower that much to begin with, I feel like, so maybe the 5 PP is okay. Maybe Home Claws is dumb, I don't know. We'll try it. I mean, I can go back to Flamethrower by relearning it anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Don't have the TM yet, I don't think. Overheat's also another option. If I, like, really just want to nuke something once. I kinda don't hate that idea, although then that means I bought Fire Blast for nothing, which kinda sucks. But I also can't, like, I can't stay in and click Overheat twice and have it be, like, good, because your special attack drops, of course. So... it would be a matter of, like, I'd have to be convinced that it kills whatever's in front of me, and I'm either going to switch out, or I'm going to pivot into using physical moves after the fact. Which is not a bad strat. If this is my only special move, I'm kind of like... maybe using Overheat as sort of a nuke is the right call, in fact. I did say Shadow Claw for Tate and Liza. Would be probably good. This is true. Yeah, I think I hold off on... I mean, I could put Thunder Punch on for the Aqua base. But I also have, like, a Heliolisk and a Trevenant, so I'm, like, not too concerned about that. And maybe I actually do run... where's Protect? Where is it? Maybe I do run Protect to guarantee to get a speed boost. I mean, Double Kick in Tate and Liza's gym is going to do, like, jack shit. And I'm probably going to teach this HJK. I feel like either I could run Wide Lens, or I think Home Claws is probably not a great idea. I feel like you'd rather have the defense buff. just like accept the fact that I'm taking a risk by using these inaccurate moves to begin with. Dazzling Gleam, Power Up Punch. Power Up Punch. Nothing gets Snarl. I talked about Gren using Grass Knot. I feel like for Wallace that would be probably good. Yeah, T-Wave's an option. Stone Edge. Facade on Altaria is interesting. The problem is that I kind of have to run Strength because I need the HM and all the things I've talked about, where it's like, well, it's best on Altaria because it's stab because of Pixelate when I Mega Evolve. So is Facade, and it's better because if I do get statused upon losing Natural Cure, then I can actually capitalize on that, but there's just not enough rooms in its moveset to, like... I could run Strength and Facade, because Strength is stronger without the status, of course, but... I could status it on purpose in the Tate and Liza fight. I could teach this Facade over... It's not the worst thing to run both. I'd rather run 2 status moves, I think, or 2 setup, like, you know, Cotton Guard plus Roost or DD or something, you know? Rain Dance. Rain Dance would be interesting, wouldn't it? And then put Thunder on Heliolisk. But then what else am I using? Like, no Hurricane user. Taunt is not a bad idea. It's not a great one either. Bulky Toxic. Yeah, I think that's it for TMs. I know Double Kick has come into play in terms of, like, Sturdy or a Sash at least once or twice, but it's also really weak, especially if I'm not running setup. And for Tate and Liza, like, there are quite a few Psychic types that might outspeed this in base, like, before a boost. So I'm kind of like, using Protect to guarantee a boost is good, and then I ideally do a good chunk with Shadow Claw. Ideally. And I avoid getting one-shot by, like, Psychic or something. If only this got bulk up. If this got bulk up, that would be... I mean, Cotton Guard is pretty damn good, though. This thing has really good Spit F in base. Of course, its defense gets slightly higher in its Mega form. But really, it's like if I'm in on a physical attacker, I can set up. And I guess if I am in a match healing items with the bosses, like, I could just run DD and Cotton Guard and cheese with that and then just use my 2 Hyper Potions or whatever on this instead of using Roost. Because I might not outspeed whatever I'm up against either, so I'd have to, like... Well, then again, I get hit by something, maybe I take half, I Cotton Guard on that turn, and then I take, like, even, like, you know, a lot less than that, obviously, and I Roost back up, and I'm able to Roost up Barring a crit, of course. So it is like a risky... I don't know what to do with this thing. This will be EQ, obviously. I think what I gotta do is I just gotta make some decisions and then try them out. The big thing was getting cut off of Blaziken. And I think getting Fly off of Altaria was also correct. But right now, I'm gonna put this up here. I don't know why I did it like that. Yeah, we'll just box Helios for a second. I am legitimately considering Dragon Pulse on Lisk. It's very niche because it only hits dragons, but there is an Elite Four member that specifically uses dragons, so it's not a terrible idea. But then again, you know, running Mega Alt gives me like a second fairy type on the team. One that's going to be able to tank, like, you know, non-stab earthquakes and stuff like that. Whereas Mawile might struggle a bit in that department. Fly here. I want to get U-Turn, which is in Mauville, apparently. The more I think about it, the more I think Roost is a little silly. In, you know, a game where you can use items in battle and all that, so... But let me look over what I can relearn real quick. Now that I have some heart scales to spare. Sky Attack. Outrage. I don't think I'm gonna run Dragon Stab on this. Does not make sense. Yeah, none of this is like that great. It's really just DD. Paris Song is an interesting idea. Refresh. Once I Mega. But then I'm like... What, do I run Mono Strength to... Like, I'd like a way to hit Steals, you know? Or like, you know, anything that resists Fairy. Steals and Fires, I guess, right? DD over... Do I run Cotton Guard DD? Or DD Roost? This thing does get pretty bulky when it Mega Evolves, you know? It's like, what, 90 defense, 105 Spit F. And the defense gets buffed to 110, so it'd be even higher than the actual number on screen for Spit F. And even though it is plus speed, it's only base 80, I think. Which isn't terrible, but it could use the boost. I'm gonna run Cotton Guard DD and see which one becomes more useful. Like, which one am I clicking more often? And then if I want to reteach it Roost over one of them, then I'll do that. The Aqua Hideout will be a good, like, sort of testing ground, I think. Maw. It's just the Fangs, right? I mean, what, this is 130 on super effective targets, whereas Iron Head is 120 with Stab. It's like, you know, Thunderfang's slightly stronger. Ice Fang's a little redundant, because we have Play Rough to hit. Dragons. This also hits Fly and Grass. But this hits Fly. And Waters, which is, like, probably more important. I feel like I haven't clicked Crunch very much. It's rare that this thing outspeeds anything, because it's kind of slow. Sucker Punch is the same base power in this gen, and like, I think if I was running Banded, I would pick Crunch, instead, because it's so risky to lock into Sucker Punch. Like, too many things can go wrong there, but if I am running AV, I think Sucker is probably better, because a lot of Psychic types tend to be fast as well. Maybe T-Fang is good then. IDEF. Stockpile it. Yeah, I kind of think T-Fang over Crunch, at least for a little while. I know we're going up against Tate and Liza shortly, but again, this thing is pretty slow. And we'll move on from this shortly. I know I'm taking forever on just making decisions in terms of team building and stuff, but we have Sneak, Night Slash. I've mentioned I like Toxic on this. Acrobatics, but then I don't run an item. I'm running fucking Hearthstone right now, of all things. I think, like, once this hits 60 or whatever, I might teach it Pump over Scald. And where is the Dark Pulse TM? Worst TMs. Oh, in the Aqua Hideout. Okay, so we'll get the Dark Pulse TM, even though it's Protean, so, like, it doesn't really matter, but, like, I guess, like, no, because Dark Pulse is stronger and this thing has a higher special attack stat, and it has a flinch chance on a fast mon, so, like, it's just better than Night Slash in most regards. Yeah, U-turn is Mauville Hills. Yeah, so maybe just because Dark is so spammable, you know? Maybe that over Sneak, just because Sneak hasn't been, like... I like the idea of Sneak, but I think in reality it's a little too niche in its utility. But then I'm like, Rock, what do I replace Rock 2 with? I guess Ice Beam, right? I keep closing this damn tab. Ice Beam is in C Mauville, so we need Dive, but we're not like that far off from that. From getting Dive. So I'm not like opposed to returning to C Mauville, because the fact that there is a Dragon type Elite Four member makes Ice Beam very much worth going out of your way for, I think. So I don't know if I relearn anything on this then, for now. Like, it'll be like Pump, Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, Toxic. It sounds pretty fine to me. You can always change it up if needed, you know? I don't think there's anything to reteach Dompe, but we'll just check for the millionth time. Leech Seed and Will-O-Wisp is better, and I need Rock Smash, unfortunately. I would put Leech over Rock Smash, maybe, but I can't do that. And I think finally we do HJK on Blaziken. Yeah, T-Punch for Wallace, certainly. But for Tate and Liza, I'd rather have Shadow Claw. And I think HJK, it is very risky, yes. It is very risky. The late game ones do tend to be heavy, but I just don't think it's reliable enough. Yeah, we'll finally replace Double Kick. I mean, like, maybe when I see Sky Uppercut, I'll be like, yeah, but that's also 90 accurate. I think it has a high crit chance, maybe? But it also, like, you know, you don't get the recoil damage. You don't take recoil off of a Sky Uppercut. HJK Overheat, Shadow Claw, Protect. I think for now that's good. This thing is going to stay the same probably the rest of the playthrough. I've got to have a better item than Hardstone, no? AV is good on this, I think. Maybe Choice Band would be better. Maybe I just run the Mega Stone and then I just... If I need to Mega it, I will. But then it's like... it's a tricky thing. This for sure I think needs the Mega. That's the problem. I'm running Strength specifically to buff it with Pixelate, so it's like... Yeah. This is not a team member. She doesn't even go here. I think the TM for Thunderbolt is in New Mauville, but I don't really think it's necessary for us to go there. Because Watson is probably... Oh, isn't? I thought he was normally... I mean, usually he's standing in the middle of the town in actual Gen 3. Maybe we can't do it yet. I don't know what the thing is that activates it, but... I thought it was getting Surf. Maybe I'm wrong. Think. Gotta go to the upper levels, I guess, to look for a U-turn. What the shit? I'll take it. There's nothing funny about nuggets. Okay, I'm taking the bike because this is too slow. I might actually swap out for the Mach bike as well. Mauville Hills Balcony. Do you have to do New Mauville first to gain access to, like, the upper levels or something? Do I have to talk to somebody? I guess I'll just talk to NPCs and see. Oh, I thought this was gonna be U-turn for some reason. Okay. Metronome is an interesting move, or interesting item. I think if you miss, or if it gets blocked by Protect, it breaks the boosts, but yeah, it's not Yawn, right? This doesn't seem right. I'm googling this more in depth. It just says like New Mauville something or other. ORAS U-turn. ORAS Wiki. Only access after Watson's side quest. Only becomes available after you defeated or captured Kyogre or Groudon? Really? I guess. Oh, I should get the Mach Bike, probably. Poppin' wheelies is cool, but I want to get around a little bit faster. And it stays registered, which is lit. Alright. Well, after that waste of time... God, the cursor is so slow. Just go back to Lily Cove, do the Aqua Hideout, and move on! Finally. Lots of moveset considerations. This is a very 4 move slot syndrome kind of team. Well, but kind of. Oh my god, I definitely pressed X because I thought. But if the accuracy of HJK and Overheat become an issue, I will just run Wide Lens. Because I think the base power being high, like that high, is gonna sort of cover the lack of Expert Belt. Get rest. Yeah, just zooming through them all on a bike. Yeah, exactly. Damn delinquent. My favorite is riding upstairs on a bike. Ba-da-da. Oh yeah, there's an item up there. Also, there's a heart scale on one of these rocks or something, I think, maybe. Too bad we can buy them. Joke's on you. Extra. Wow! Wow, how useful! Definitely can't buy those. Definitely not less efficient than a Super Repel. Wow. That's not a hard scale, but close enough. Not really. Hey, they actually look like Whalmers. How about that? Banger alert. So fucking funky, dude. And this is different than the, like, I don't remember the layout for this. I know the layout of the old one, like the back of my hand, but... They kind of cooked on this soundtrack, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little under-leveled for the May fight. See, a Venusaur is actually kind of useful. Not that exciting, but it's useful enough. I don't know. What? Maybe, I don't know, I have a tendency to, like, read too far into things in terms of, like, the game design of stuff. Of, like, certain, like, smaller elements. But I'm like, do you think it's... Do y'all prefer when, like, nearly every item you can pick up is useful? Or do you think that having some that aren't useful makes the useful ones, like, it pops more? You know, for you? Because there's a bigger spike of dopamine or whatever when you actually get the... Because I almost feel like if you're going to put items out in the overworld, they probably should all be, like, actually useful for that point in the game. Or maybe any point in the game in case you miss out on them and you come back later or something. Because I don't know, I kind of lean on the side of, like, wanting the items I go out of my way to get to be, like, even if it's not particularly useful for my specific team, like, just have it be something, like an interesting held item or a TM, or a strong healing item is good too. Like, that's fine. That's probably the strong healing item for that point in the game, rather, is probably the weakest or, like, least useful I would want it to be. Because something that I praised about, like, SMT5, for instance, is, like, almost every point of interest in that game contributes meaningfully to your arsenal of options. Like, you might not be using every, like, Aogami essence that you pick up or something, but it's an option, you know? Like, it gives you options. And it's interesting, because it's like, oh, I got this thing, let me see, like, what options it gives me, kind of deal. Now, they're just taunting me at this point. They're just taunting me with the U-turn, although this is not a switch-in. I'm so glad that killed. I would've been so upset if it didn't. What are you going for? Leech Seed? This thing doesn't get, like, a ground move. I'd go Azula. Show off the overheat tech. Getting that whip. Oh damn, that animation kind of goes hard. I don't know if I've ever seen the power whip animation in game from this gen, at least. There's the sky uppercut. Well, I feel like HJK, obviously it's better in most cases, but I'm like, even with the recoil chance, I kind of think HJK is better, though. Sky Uppercut's just too weak. If it was like... Even if it was like... what would it have to be? Probably like 100 or something for me to, like... weren't wanting to run it. I kind of want to just HJK and see how much it does. Holy shit. You take those. This Blaziken's taking risks. Scape rope. Oh, that's like the diving suit, yeah. I think this is the actual critical path, right? So the other... Like, this might as well be new to me. It's been so long since I've played this far into ORAS, right? Although, wait, I do remember dropping an ORAS run with access to Moss Deep, so, like, I must have played pretty far in that case. There's nothing here. You can't even heal. Okay. What's the purpose of this? This is supposed to be one of the... This is one of the admin's rooms, probably. Picture of a boy with a shaved head. It's probably Matt, Shelly, and a Pokemon with 3 notes attached to his head. Like music notes? 7th day of the somethingth month. 2002, I don't know, I guess. With Archie and Jirachi. So notes as in like more like sticky notes or like whatever those tags are supposed to be on. Jirachi's a cool mon. Very cancerous in comp, but it's fuck all that Paraflin shit. Like, that's the thing. I think Jirachi and Togekiss are cool mons, but like, oh my god. The degenerate shit those mons can pull because of Serene Grace is like unfortunate. Not even necessarily because it's annoying to play against, it's more just like, it's that, but it's also, it'd be cool to run those mons with like yeah, you can run other sets, yes. I don't know, maybe it's a bad argument. But I just hate how effective those sets are. Because I feel like it de-incentivizes using more interesting sets on them. But I ran Togue on, in Renegade. So I was happy to flinch. I was happy to flinch down some fools, you know? When it's in-game. Or if it's like Ranbats and you have no choice. It's like, this is the set they gave me. Like, do you want me to just, like, not play? You know, like, whatever. I'm tempted to stay in Will-O-Wisp, but I know that's bad. I'm gonna go into Strife because I want to throw off some pixelate boosted strengths. Because that's fun. Oh shit, I got outplayed. What the fuck? That doesn't even make any sense, but sure. That's fine. Nice. Nice. Oh, we lived on 1. Okay. Are you Sucker Punch? You are not. And we land. We should land 9 out of 10, so that means we can land 7 more in a row. Hypothetically. Not really, but yeah. So it's this way for sure now. Gotta heal everybody up real quick. Should have done the moveset shenanigans here, so that way at least we had banging music in the background. Running a little low on healing items. And Moo Moo Milks are starting to become... They're kind of getting outclassed now. Boom, boom, ba-dum. I feel like that's the correct way. And these are just gonna be dead ends. But oh, it's okay. I figured they would be 2 separate things. Who wouldn't? It's just an item. Oh, there is... Wait, that's amazing, actually. There is that horde battle of, like, Mighty Enas or whatever, right? Do I have, like... I guess my best spread move is probably, like, Surf with Heliolisk, right? But I'm unsure if they buffed Mighty Ena's speed. It's normally, like, base 90, maybe? So Heliolisk would outrun it, but... There's Dark Pulse. There we go. It's supposed to be Matt's room or something. How I wish the Magma Hideout was in this. But I mean, like, Emerald's Magma Hideout. Oh well. If I'm gonna keep Overheat, then I do it on this. I think we just chill for now, though. I might kind of just try to go straight for Tate and Liza pretty much immediately. Because I have no doubt this team could just do it if I play well enough, of course. Oh yeah, Gungshot's animation in this gen is really funny. I'm just gonna make good plays. I'm not gonna... I mean, yeah, I want to train everyone up evenly as much as possible, but when this is like so clearly the correct switch in, I'm gonna do that. It's just, man, it is so hard to play this game and, like, not go back to, like... It's hard to, like, play this game and not think about the missed potential with it, though. Like, that's the thing. It's really, really hard for me to, like, avoid, like, thinking about it and talking about it, just because I feel it so strongly. It's been so long, again, it's been so long at this point that it's, like... It is what it is, but, like, I haven't been playing this game for the better part of, whatever, 8 years or something like that, whenever it was I last played it. It's been a long time. I forget, I think, do you just go left, or is it... Yeah, and then you don't take the middle one, because that goes back. Yeah, well, they kept that pretty much the same. The electrodes. Mr. Ow. But more staticky. Does this, remove them, or do you have to kill them? Okay. We'll leave that one for Archie. Ow. It's like a terrible impersonation. But I'm not about to, like cover my mouth and, like, try to, like, actually make those sounds. A little bit of tasteful rubato. Nothing to see here. Oh yeah, I did finish up the Persona 5 Strikers grind. I got the platinum, so to speak, on Steam. Got the rest of the bond skills or whatever. What a fucking pain in the ass that was. I mean, you can kind of just play through the game normally on New Game Plus and, like, get there, but, like, I don't know. Great game though. Like, I do think P5S is a really solid game though. I know Langolier is the correct switch in, so maybe I should just do that. Or wait a second. Does rock resist poison? Let's find out. I think it does. It's one of those interactions where it's like most rock types have a ground type move for coverage, or like vice versa, so it just doesn't come up much. Shadow Punch. Interesting. Or, well, I guess, wait, because ground resists poison, right? I think. Like, I know poison doesn't resist rock, but I'm like vice versa, though. I kind of want to Toxic this, but I know that switching is probably better. I could have Toxed. Yeah. I'm gonna DD in Strength. If it Will-O-Wisps, I'm putting Facade on this thing. Okay, Rain Dance is fine. It's raining indoors. In this, like, void that we're fighting in. Nice one-shot. Goes in the Golbit. It kind of walls me. I kind of want to Strength and see how much it does, though. Because I don't think we get one shot either. Wow. Dude, Mega Altaria is kind of the GOAT. What the fuck? Also, wow, everyone is really pissed off about Mega Dragonite, aren't they? Goofy Mon gets a Goofy Mega, and everyone's like, surprised Pikachu face about it, and I'm just like... I don't know, I never really... D-Knight's a cool Mon and all, but like, it's not really like... I like it for its stats more so than its visual design, personally. It was never one of my favorite pseudos. It's like default my favorite dragon type from Gen 1, because it's like the only line of dragons from Gen 1. Like, literally. But I don't know, I think it's fine, like, whatever, I don't know. I think they should have put more wings on it, though. Like, I will admit. Like, wings on the arms, or like, make it look more like, you know, like a biblically accurate angel, with like all the different pairs of wings, seraphim or whatever. Yeah, I play SMT, what of it? Stupid. But also, like, this doesn't excuse an, you know, an arguably, like, underwhelming design, but there are a lot of Megamons that, like, I don't really care for the design of that much to begin with, or I at least, like, prefer the way they look. Should I save this for a video? Probably, but fuck it. Megamons. Let's see here. So Mega Venusaur. It's fine, it's more Venusaur, you know? I'm kind of neutral on it. Zard X is dope. Zard Y I used to think was dumb, but it's grown on me, but I think Zard X is way cooler. Mega Blastoise is kind of dumb, in my opinion. I don't like the big cannon on its back, I think it looks stupid. Mega Beedrill is dope. Mega Pidgeot is not a huge change, but I like the accentuation of, like, the colors on it. Like, I kind of like Mega Pidgeot's design. It's like a soft like. Mega Zam's cool, but I'm not like the biggest Alakazam fan to begin with. Mega Bro is kind of dumb, but like Slowbro is kind of dumb, so like fair. Mega Gar is dope, obviously. Kangaskhan is conceptually it's cool, but design-wise it's not really anything. Pinsir, I'm honestly kind of torn on. Pinsir's one of those mons, like Mega Pinsir, I like it because it's a fucking beast, like stat-wise with Aerolate and shit like that, but design-wise, I don't know, I don't feel like super strongly about it. Mega Kiera is... I like that it changes type, but I Mega Gyara's kind of grown on me. I kind of like Mega Gyara. Mega Arrow looks kind of stupid. I like the way Mega D-Knight looks better than fucking Mega Arrow. Are you kidding me? Or like, better than Mega Bro. Some of this stupid ass shit. Come on, man. The Mewtwo's are cool, of course. It's fucking Boo from Dragon Ball, basically. Kid Boo, and then fucking... Like, Kid Boo's like the buff one, and then it's... whatever it is. It's Boo and then Frieza. Fucking... whatever. Mega Ambrose is dope. Love it. Steelix is okay. Mega Scizor's cool. But base Scizor is already so cool that, like, I don't really feel like I need Mega Scizor, but Mega Scizor is cool. Mega Hera is a little goofy. I like its base design better, but it does look more like the beetle that it's inspired by and all that, blah, blah, blah. Something, lore, something, I don't know. Mega Houndoom is okay. I feel like with Houndoom, they should have made it an actual Cerberus. Missed opportunity to give it like at least a second head, if not 3 heads. Mega T-Tar, regular T-Tar looks so much cooler than Mega T-Tar. I kind of like Mega Sceptile. Wish it had an ability that was actually good on it. Maybe in doubles it's better because it draws in electric moves, but it already times 4 resists, so yeah. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. This is funny as shit. I'm dry skin though, so can't I just T-Bolt 5 times? Is that not... Mega Blaziken's cool, but Base Blaziken's already sick. But Mega Blaziken is cool. I'm not even, like, tallying big meaty claws to lot. I do like Mega Scizor. I do. But base Scizor is, like, already one of my favorite mons, so... Get fucking played. This is funny as shit. Yeah, Mega Blaziken's cool. Mega Pert has grown on me. I used to think it was stupid. I still kind of prefer base Pert's design, at least in, you know, sprite form. I kind of don't hate Mega Swampert like I used to, though. But I think I do prefer its base form. Mega Guardy is... fine? I don't know. It's just a bigger dress. It's like, it's not even... And, like, the thing, like, splits or whatever. I kind of like Mega Sableye, funny enough. It's just like, you know, big gemstone it hides behind, but like, I don't know. It's alright, it's kind of a middle-of-the-road one. Mega Mawile I think is sick. Mega Aggron, I like that it's pure steel, because Steel Rock is dog shit. Design-wise, I'm a little 50-50 on it, though. I don't know how to feel about Mega Aggron, somewhere in the middle. Mega Medi I like more than regular Medi, for sure. Because I've never been a huge Medicham fan, design-wise. But Mega Medi's cool. Mega Manectric... meh. Mega Sharpedo... no. Regular Sharpedo is cooler. Mega Camel's cool. I like Mega Camel. Mega Altaria is cool. Mega Banette's cool. Mega Absol's cool, except it should be Dark Fairy, but it's not. Mega Glalie is really dumb, design-wise. But Refrigerate Boosted Explosion is funny. Which Charizard am I picking? X, always. Zard Y is a menace. It's very strong. But Zard X design-wise is my pick, for sure. Mega Mence is... not as cool as Roaring Moon. Mence got his Paradox form, and Roaring Moon is so much cooler than Mega Mence. It's not even funny. I don't even like Mega Metagross that much. Like, regular Metagross is one of my favorite mons. The Mega is stupid. Like, I don't know. I don't like... I don't know. I don't like it. Mega Lotties are dumb and lazy. Mega Ray is dope, of course. Mega Lopunny is furry bait, but... I don't know, like it like makes sense because like Lopunny's literally based on a Playboy bunny, and all of that. And like it is cool that it has Scrappy and stuff like that, but design-wise, I'm like, oh, it's whatever. Garchomp, not as cool as regular Garchomp. Lucario is pretty sick, actually. Obama Snow is stupid. Mega Gallade is pretty cool. Yeah, I like Mega Gallade. Mega Audino, whatever. Shit's ass. Yeah, it just float. Like, I don't like that it just floats in midair. The coolest part about Metagross was like it had the claws on the ground, and like you think about its Gen 5 sprite, where it's like Metagross is so fucking sick, dude, and its Mega is very strong. Gets 40 points in speed, which is crazy. I don't know what I'm leading. Heliolisk. It's pretty good. But yeah, let me put a tier list in between my webcam and like just tiny in between the webcam and the bottom screen. Mega Pokemon tier list. We're doing a Mega Man. We're doing a Mega Pokemon tier list right now because I want to categorize these to determine how many of them I actually like really genuinely like. We don't need A+, just S, A, B, C, D maybe. Abomasnow's whatever. Absol's pretty cool. Arrow is okay. Aggron is middle of the road. Sam's pretty cool. Alteria's pretty sick. Emperos, this is blah blah blah. Bayonet's cool. Beedrill's cool. This one's dumb. What did I say? Camel's kind of middle of the road. Zardex is sick. Zard-Y is probably middle of the road. Diancie is kind of like it. Gallade is like high, middle. Garchomp is like worse than the OG. Gardevoir is kind of whatever. Gengar is sick. Glalie is... I like Refrigerate Explosion, but design-wise Glalie kind of stupid, but I kind of like it. I kind of like Mega Glalie for some reason. Same with Gyarados. I don't hate Hera either, but it's kind of middle. Houndoom is okay. I'm just thinking like the ones that I genuinely like, so I'm just kind of trying to throw these. Blah, this one's good. This one's good. Metagross is admittedly not terrible, but I don't really like it that much. Mewtwo X and Y are solid, sure. What else did I say? Pidgeot I kind of like, but it's admittedly pretty safe. Pinsir is... I kind of don't hate it. It's like... I think I like it better than Mega Heracross. Sableye is... I kind of like it, but yeah. Salamence is blah. Sceptile's okay. He's like the king of the mid Megas. Maybe. Scizor's cool, but not as cool as OG. This Sharpedo's dumb. Slowbre's dumb. Steelix is kind of okay-ish. Maybe that's the king of the mids. Swampert is there. Titar Venusaur is okay, I guess. So just a quick categorization. It looks like I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. About like 15 or so megas that I like quite like. Probably somewhere between 12 and 15. And there are how many? There's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. It's like what, like a third? There's more that I like, but like ones that I'm like, yes, this is like a direct improvement. Like I would go out of my way to run this kind of thing. Because I would say probably about half of them I at least baseline like. But there's another half where I'm like, they're either over-designed, some combination of like being over-designed, not looking as cool as their base form, or being kind of like, whatever. And my point being, I think D-Knight just kind of falls into the category of like, they could have done more, but there are definitely other megas that are in the same vein. Like Guardy, fucking Kangaskhan, I guess, to an extent. Some of the others I mentioned, Venusaur, sort of. I'm leading Blaziken. When did that happen? Alright, let's try not to sack Apollo. Tries not to sack Apollo for the millionth time. Oh my god. Can we not do this? Am I fast? I'm probably faster. You're a Golduck. Oh wow, wow. Make a Golduck win. I did see the leaks though. I'm not gonna talk about them. Like obviously we don't have like design, like actual official designs of the leaked megas, but I'm curious to see them. I'm curious to see them. And if they're all underwhelming, then like, so be it. You know what I mean? That's unfortunate. Trying not to sack Heliolisk for the millionth time challenge, impossible. I do have sneak on this, yeah. Although he might... Damn. He might potion, which is why I fucking hate this shit, dude. Is he gonna potion? I feel like I just scald anyway. Okay, yeah. I didn't want to make myself weak to the either of his stab moves. A burn would have been so good there, but oh well. Do I think you're like Thunderfang? If you're EQ, do you have room? It's probably dual stab, earthquake. It didn't protect, did it? Yeah, Mega Medicham is cool. I like it a lot more than its original design. Not like a huge Medicham fan in base. I think I go Langolier just because we can Intimidate off. The defense drop's unfortunate, but... It does, oh right, it has EQ. It puts us back at neutral. I think that might have mattered, but... This shit is dog shit anyway, so whatever. What the fuck, man? Can I burn, please? Stop fucking critting me, you asshole! What the fuck, man? Dude, like, what am I supposed to do when it's critting me every fucking turn, man? Fuck out of here. Stupid ass. I've been so good about not getting pissed off by RNG, but it's like, come on, dude. Defense drop, double crit, no Scald burn after 2 Scalds. It's like, come on, dude. I know this might be special, but like, at least if it is physical, this will be good, and it'll be good chip anyway. Okay. I kind of think I sack this and just go for a game with Azula. Yeah, because I had a feeling it was gonna click Earth Power. I had a feeling I didn't want to go hard Blaziken on potential Earth Power there. I could have gone into this, but that's really risky because I know it has Blizzard. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a great way to hit this. I think I just have to overheat and pray that it, like, kills. I might live in Earth Power, maybe, but I... Nope. That is Life Orb Sheer Force boosted as fuck. Please go into something that Altaria can set up on, that'd be great. I'm not saying I couldn't have played better, but like, dude, that luck was fucking dog shit. Yeah, it might be Gyro Ball, so I don't want to Mega. I don't want to Mega on this, at least until I get 2 Cotton Guards up. We're at max defense. He used a full restore, so I can use a full restore. I'm gonna at least bulldoze this so that I outspeed. That thing is not gonna take very much from a strength anyway, so I'm kind of like, yeah, make sure that it's slower than me. What, it's T-Wave, Poison Jab. Has it shown anything else? I want to know if it's Gyro Ball, because I'll set up DDs if it's not. I'm gonna DD once. I guess it wouldn't really make sense to be Gyro Ball T-Wave, would it? But then again, this is the guy running Blizzard Sharpedo. It does have Gyro Ball, okay. How much does this do? Kind of a lot considering I'm max defense. I'm +6. And it's gonna do even more once I heal up too. If only this was Earthquake, right? Yeah, he used a full restore, I'm using a full restore. He also hacks the shit out of me. How much is this doing now? Yeah, I guess Bulldoze, in retrospect, bulldozing was kind of, maybe a little bit questionable. Yeah, if I Mega, it makes, like, obviously my defense goes up, but it becomes super effective, so I can't. Also, Gyro Ball's only 5 PP, so... He should be, even if he's maxed, it'll only be 8. Once he's out of Gyro Balls... I can set up more DDs. Goes for T-Wave. DD again. Thank you for that. These guys usually have 2 healing items, so I'm going to use a second healing item. Unfortunately, I don't have a full restore, like another one. But, just use the max, I guess, whatever. How much is Bulldoze doing now? We're at plus... Should I just get plus... I should just get plus 6. Might as well at this point, right? What a travesty of a battle. I think I'm just ass, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's possible. I've not ruled it out. There's 2 KOs from here, right? Oh, crit? Okay, nice. Double-edged... What? Didn't it already try to learn this? Or am I dying? He goes wow wow, whatever the fuck. Mega Stoys. I'm banking on you clicking an ice move that I live, and I kill you with Pixelate boosted strength in return. Are you fucking serious? This game's bullshit. And I'm bad, but this game's bullshit. First whiteout of the playthrough, okay. Well, I don't think I saved before. I would soft reset. But I also didn't mean to lead Blaziken, to be fair. I probably, if I had thought about it and paid attention, I would have led Helio. And now that I know the shark is Sash, I can go reteach double kick. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that's a little annoying. I did get hacks to shit, though, you have to admit. The defense drop on the Mawile entry, and then, like, double Earthquake crit. And then I think I missed, like, I didn't get a burn off 2 Scalds. Like, then again, you could point to maybe getting lucky plenty of times, like, good RNG plenty of times in this playthrough prior. So, like, it is a bias, but it's like, that was pretty rough. Also, I don't think I fought everybody here, so I'm a little... I forget, is it... I think it's either this or it's the right one up there. Oh, it is this one. And then I don't remember if it's left or right here. No, it's not this. Also, the teleport, like, it's a little goofy and funny, and it's kind of more of a reference. But, like, you're in 3D now, and you don't craft, like, a different teleporting animation that doesn't look stupid as shit. That's kind of this game's MO, though, to be honest. I pointed it out, like, when I walked in that house in Lily Cove last time. And it was just, like... just all the NPCs just, like staring straight ahead, just, like, perfectly still. And it's like, are y'all good? Clearly not. Let's try this again. Rematch time. Boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. Let's try this again. I wish the admins had a distinct theme. The Galactic admin theme is peak. It gets me hyped every time. Like the grunt theme is good, but like you compare the grunt theme, like the Galactic grunt theme. Oh my god, that didn't kill. What are you going for? What does this go for? Doesn't no one dry skin? Does he know? I saved Mawile for Sharpedo, I think. Uzumaki's, you know, resists the dual stab, so... Oh, right, it goes for hypnosis, and because there's no sleep clause, it can just hypnosis my whole team, and I'm fucked because fuck this fucking bullshit. I hate it. Oh my god. Be better. I hate this shit so much. Anytime sleep is involved. Anytime sleep is involved, it pisses me the fuck off. I think I just try to wake up. What a load of shit. I hate it. Because, like, if there was a sleep clause of some kind, I would just switch out. But there's not. So there's nothing stopping the AI from just... Look at that. This Shadow Sneak actually came into play. That's kind of sick. So I'm not a water type, so you're probably going to go for Watch or Move. Oh, beautiful. I made it work, though. Wow, wow. Stupid fucking ass. Oh my god. Stupid douche. More like douche duck. Gold douche. Stupid as fuck. Wait, if I go into this, does it intim? I'm slower. No, because I'm going first. Yeah, so intim doesn't come out. That's fine because I have Sucker Punch. Right? But I play rough first to get it down to Sash. But then are you gonna just potion again? That's the thing that I hate the potions. It makes playing around shit like more complicated in a way that I don't like. You better fucking land this, I swear. Cause see, now it's like if we were playing this match like men and there were no, or like adults, and there were no healing items, I would Sucker Punch and win every single time. But because I don't know if he's gonna potion, I can't take that gamble, and that sucks. So I kind of think I play rough again because I think he has 2 potions. Fuck! I was incorrect. And this shit sucks. But I have Shadow Sneak in the back, so we're actually fine. I wish the AI didn't fucking cheat in terms of healing items, man. Because I would honor that if they didn't, but they do. And it annoys me. Goes into Ferrothorn. Ooh, how I wish I had Focus Blast on this. How I do. What is he going for? He's probably going for T-Wave or Grass Move. Apollo's a decent mid-ground. Dompe is also not a terrible switch because I can like tank whatever this puts out because I'm slow already. I can natural cure heal by switching out. Yeah, it goes for T-Wave. Like, that's why I consider going Heliolisk, but then I'm like, what am I hitting this with after? Nothing. It's the whip. Oh my god. Are you whipping again, or are you gonna try to click Gyro Ball? I think either way I go Azula, right? It's a safe switch in that I'm not gonna take a lot. I'm like, yeah, if they had T-Wave there, I would have called bullshit, but... And see, the thing is, like, I have praised the N64 games, the Stadium games, right, and Coliseum and XD. I think those games, to a certain extent, do actually read your inputs, but I feel like that in Coliseum XD, I don't want to make excuses for it. I feel like that matters less when there's when there's 4 mons on the field, though, because much more happens per turn. So one thing going wrong is like less of a big deal than in singles. Kind of. I mean, then again, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But And at least in Stadium, it's like, it is competitive fights where it's like no healing items, you're the same level as your opponent. And so like I can get on board with trying to play some mind games with a cheating CPU, you know? Like that's a little more acceptable to me. Easy overheat. I'm kind of glad I burned this initially though. And this bait's in a water type of some kind. Or, well... switching in on this thing is so tough, because... what do I need for Blastoise? I need Apollo, basically. Like, I need you for Blastoise. The problem is this thing has Blizzard and Earth Power. Uzumaki might not be a terrible switch, and then I Scald? That's more or less a sack. I would go Strife on an Earth Power, but I'm nervous about it clicking Blizzard, and I don't think I can risk that. Just like sacking them on like that. So I think... I go into this, because at least whatever it clicks is going to be neutral. Unless it T-bolts randomly. In which case this controller is going out the window. Alright. I know this is Stab, Life Orb, Sheer Force, but yeah, I was going to say, like, I should live one, though. And now I Scald for... I know Nidoqueen's bulky, but, like, this should be good damage, and if I burn, that's good shit. Oh my god, that's huge damage. It is Thunder, but I got enough damage on it to where I can pick it off with whatever comes out after. Which would be... what's Nidoqueen's base speed? It's pretty slow, right? Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe it's like 85? $76. Okay. How fast? Nidoking is faster, right? Yeah, 85. Nidoking is 85. So this thing's pretty slow. Do I think Bulldoze kills? I'm a little nervous that it doesn't. I guess I can just go into this and click Surf, but then that does invite in something else. I could go into this and Hyper Voice. The problem is if he goes Hard Stoys, I don't know if it has Shell Smash in this hack. If it doesn't, then I can afford to switch into something, switch back in, and T-Bolt again. I think then the correct answer is go into this, and I think I have to overheat. Because I don't know, maybe if I Mega this, Bulldoze would kill. But I'm a little wary of risking that on a Blizzard. Well, Blizzard would only be ×2, but it probably still kills me. I'm going Strife, and I'm gonna just see. I'm gonna Mega Bulldoze. We'll get 110. Buff to 110 attack. So I think this will kill. I really, really want EQ. I really want EQ on this. Is it in the usual spot, like just before the final Archie fight? Yeah, Seafloor Cavern, okay. So we'll get it sooner than later. Goes into this. This is always a physical mon, right? I kind of want to try to set up on this. Because if I don't, it doesn't break through Blastoise very easily. Those are Stone Edge. Fair enough. I'm going to get to +6 defense. I kind of like Double Dance on this, I'm not going to lie. It'd be great if I could fit Roost somehow, but... I'm not going to try to get to +6 or anything greedy like that, I just... Well, I'm going for another one now. And then Strength probably obliterates this, right? It's a Fairy type move. It's 130 base power with Pixelate, plus Stab. How much does Strength do to Mega Stoys? Yeah, I don't... Regular Blastoise is so much cooler than this thing. Blizzardio. It definitely kills me, but Altaria put in the work it needed to. Double Dance, no healing items even. Managed pretty well. Easy Apollo entry. And we just T-Bolt. Yeah. This should 2-hit KO. There's the second full restore. Maybe he always saves the second healing item for his ace. Is that how these have all been going and I haven't been noticing that? Are we 2 hours in already? What the fuck? Just to hurt his pride, at the very least. Bro! I like how he respects you so much for beating him that he's like, hey, this is where they're going. But it's also like a cockiness thing, too. But also Courtney clears. Just saying. Just saying. Courtney in this game? Kind of fire. To be fair, Shelly's kind of fire, too, but... yeah. Why is that a thud? Excuse you? Oh, that makes more sense. Oh, I couldn't tell that it's... yeah, it's like two ledges high. I wonder what the spike in levels is going to be for Tate and Liza. Because, like, that's the tricky thing here. It's almost a Johto scenario. It's not that you can do badges out of order, at least. So, like, you know, at least Wallace is guaranteed to be a stronger fight than Tate and Liza. But it's like, do you scale Tate and Liza? Not scale, but, like, do you set their level to where you just beeline it there, or do you accommodate for the fact that there's 1,000,001 trainers you can now fight? Since you have access to the open sea, it's a little hard to tell, but we're gonna go find out. We're gonna fuck around and find out. And plus, I'm not really afraid to be a little underleveled as long as I play well. And yeah, we're gonna have to teach Dive to Gren, I guess. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I just want to get do. Oh wait, move tutors. Wait a second. Can you buy shards in this game? Do. Or no, wait. This is not a move. It's for stones, right? Yeah, okay, that's not as interesting. Just barely missed having to fight that chick. We could go to Shoal Cave, I suppose. I want to unlock this route on the map. Because somehow me swimming past here indicates that I've been here, even though I haven't. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, you can't... yeah, that was a weird thing. I don't know if that was like lag or what. I got the TM for Dark Pulse, right? The thing is, Shadow Sneak came in kind of clutch. Heliolisk gets Dark Pulse. Seems pretty good for Tate and Liza, not gonna lie. That seems pretty good. I've not clicked Hyper Voice a single time. You play in random showdown battles. You gotta get the, You should look into the Calc Dex extension, I think that's what it's called. Because, like, the sets in Ranbats are public knowledge. They're known. Like, so EVs are distributed, like, evenly across every stat. But Pokemon are leveled up or down depending on how strong they are. So a lot of Legends are lower level versus a lot of Shitters are higher level to kind of compensate the power discrepancy. But the sets, or at least the possible sets, are publicly known. You can look at them in the Showdown Calculator, I think. Well, actually, maybe that doesn't give you all the options. You can Google them, or there's an extension that just, like, gives you the possibilities and the percentage chance of it. No, it's not CalcDex, it's Showdex, I think. Yeah, Pokemon Showdown Ranbats Tooltip, that's what it is. Showdex is the other one that allows you to calc without having to go to the actual calc. And at this point, I have a lot of the sets memorized for Gen 9 Ranbats, but... Or, like, at least the possibilities. Like, I know what the... Generally know what the possible sets are. I've, like, fucked around with it enough, but... In terms of, what was I gonna say? In terms of calcs, it's more sort of like kind of learn the calc. I know it's not reliable and not translatable into actual level 100 versus level 100 fights, but still though, I'm gonna run Rock Tomb. Still, like, it's more so interesting to me to see, like, is my assumption about how much damage this is going to do correct or not? Like, of course it does give an upper hand over people who aren't using it, but it's like the sets are public knowledge, though. So, to me, it's just like, you're just not using all the tools at your disposal kind of thing. Even though it is, like, a for fun metagame and all that, but, like, I like to know what I'm doing, you know? I'd like to have an idea of how much a level 76 shithead does to, like, a level 90 whatever, you know what I mean? Calcs that you would never know otherwise, or have an idea about. And a lot of the time you're making assumptions based on whether your opponent's choiced or AV or whatever. Wide lens. Your respects. AV on Mawile, black glasses on Gran. I like extra belt on Blaziken, I think that's good. I don't have Fly on anything right now, but that's, like, kind of fine, honestly. You really have to land there. Let me at least get these other routes on the map, since we're so close. We're, like, at the four corners here. Oh wait, actually this route is... Do you have to kind of go the long way around? It's fine. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Tentacool. You know, it's probably between Lily Cove and Moss Deep for my favorite town in this. Fortree's cool too. I mean, there are a lot of cool ones, but I like the design of the houses here in particular. The Rambats can at least be good for, like, teaching you what Pokemon learn to a certain extent. Can we not do this? And you know, I might jinx it, but for all the lagging this game has done every now and again, it hasn't crashed. This fucking door, dude. This door. Yeah, it seems to be locked. Many questions were asked as far as what is behind this door. One of very few doors that you, like, cannot go into in the game. The complete opposite. I have to make the joke. The complete opposite of Scarlet and Violet. How I got him. Got him. Low-hanging fruit. Just like... Just fucking smacking the shit out of that low-hanging fruit. Is that the expression? Are we hitting the low-hanging fruit or are we grabbing it? Are we eating the low-hanging fruit? Is low-hanging fruit a euphemism for something else? All of these questions and more will not be answered because I have no fucking clue. Wait, that's funny. Always getting letters from her boyfriend at Fortree. Oh, right, can't you, like, deliver it or something? Or the Wingull, or whatever it is. Is it a Tailo or a Wingull? I don't know. It's a what? It's a rock. Revive. Super Rod? What? Why is this window? Oh, it's a fucking diamond. It looks crooked from this angle. Like, it doesn't look centered, but then this one looks on the right side looks. It's like a little bit longer, I guess. It's like that's a triangle, but you know. I'm just trying to have fun, okay? Yeah, I like how they expanded this out. The rocket ship. Nothing when you press A on the rocket ship, really? Not even like it's a rocket ship. Or like anything. Still cool that you can walk up to it, though. I really don't like that the dowsing machine locks you in a grid. But then again, I'd probably just have it on at all times if it didn't. That's fun. Even with my big-ass chibi fucking head, it's still way too small. Although then again, it's not like I've ever been in a spacesuit, so maybe it is that roomy, but it seems... You're also a child in this game, I guess, to be fair. Most people usually grow into their head, though, kind of, to an extent, right? Maybe? I don't know. Just me? No. This fucking dude. See, this guy with the percentages, he was normally, like, up against the glass. And it was that... No, it's this guy, right, yeah. It's successful launch number. It's like, oh, if it hits whatever number it was, you catch Deoxys in-game. But, like, realistically, it was, like, an event thing that you had to, like... What, you go to like a store or whatever, and then you do the link cable and it downloads the thing. What's disappointing, it's not like I play the Switch games really much. Like, you know, I played through most of them once, and that's it. But from what I understand, the events are literally either they're like raids, or they just kind of give you the mythical, and I'm like, wow. You have all these additional possibilities thanks to internet connection and DLC, and you're not leveraging them at all to make like interesting little mini campaigns, even just like a little island like you would catch Mew on in Emerald or something, right? Like, is there a ROM hack? Wait, no, I'm a Blissey, I think, made patches that allow you to do some of these events in game, I want to say. So I was gonna ask if there's a ROM hack that implements those, but there literally are ways to do that, yeah. I'm gonna have to look into Emerald ROM hacks and figure out like what my, of the ones out there, what my ideal Emerald ROM hack is, and check it out and just like see. Because like I really want a Hoenn game to be in the pool of Pokemon games I come back to on a regular basis. It just like hasn't been that way for a long time. And I've tried. You know, I've tried a number of Hoenn ROM hacks, like Emerald ROM hacks, and just like it like still doesn't really, it still wasn't really doing much for me. So like I don't know. I do not know. Let's fight Tate and Liza and get our ass kicked. Oh yeah, they changed it. This is kind of fun. Do the paths stay like this after you leave and come? I'm testing this while we're early on. I'm assuming it resets. Yeah, of course it does. Okay. I mean, I have revives to heal in between battles. There's going to be some mandatory ones here, so... You know, if I fight Tate and Liza and they have like level 60s or something, it's like, okay, well, I could probably do it. I could probably do it with enough willpower. That just takes me back, so I have to go this way. Na-na-na-na-na. Ah, you fucking got... Yeah, you got me! Whatever the fuck the Koroks bitches say in, Breath of the Stinky Butt, I don't know. Fucking Zelda. You wouldn't click freeze dry, would ya? You wouldn't download a car. Maybe Jinx, would Jinx download a car? I do not know, but that did a lot. That did, in fact, do a lot. I know this thing has really high speed F. But we're also built different, and we just fucking dodge like goats. Probably should have, I mean, there's no way I would have... I was not thinking about Focus Blast there, but maybe Sneak was better to chip it into Dark Pulse range. Mr. Mime. I'm going for Fairy Move, yeah? Because I am a Dark type right now. Yeah. Nice. Now you're going for Psychic Move. This is, I mean, Mawil's a pretty safe switch on this to begin with. Is Mystical Fire in this gen? I feel like it's Gen 7, but I don't know. The Toxic probably was unnecessary, but I wanted to flex on him a little bit. T-Bolt. Oh my... Why is Mawile getting crit? Why is Mawile a crit magnet, dude? It's crazy. What the fuck? This thing kind of nukes my entire team. Except for Gren. I'm going hard Gren. Although... It might just die. Well... I like that it pulls out the wand. That's cool. Boom, 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 boom. Potential flinch. The Battle of the Starters. No flinch. Goodbye, Gren. I just Sucker Punch. I'm glad I kept it. But also, regarding like Ranbats on Showdown, it's like there's also random battle formats for every gen. Not that a lot of people are playing most of the ones that aren't Gen 9, but you never know. I think there is a way to check like how many battles are going on in any given format at a time. I think. But yeah, it's super sick. Like all the different formats and shit. It's dope. Playing like old gens and shit like that. Oh, playing Gen 6? Yeah, no, nice. Yeah, Gen 6 Rainbats are fun because of Megas, obviously. And I don't personally care for Z moves, so I typically don't go Gen 7. I forget if Dynamax was banned in Gen 8 Ranbats or not. I feel like it was. It was for sure banned in OU. But I'm trying to remember. Wait, I don't want to click this, right? It's already set up for me to just go straight ahead, right? Yeah. I like the older gym design better, personally. I think Emeralds is cool, too. And I've played more Pokemon Ruby than I have Emerald, so I don't think I've gone through the Emerald gym as much. Even though I tout Emerald as like the best Hoenn game, like I do believe that it is, but partially because I had Ruby for like, you know, the 2 years or whatever prior to Emerald coming out in the first place. And I don't really know what else. Kid Me was on some different shit, I guess. What lead do I lead? Like, Mawile in a double battle is... It seems like a no-brainer, but this is also a Psychic Gym. But also, Mawile's, you know, resist Psychic, so it's a solid lead on that front, at least. And then Gren can provide some mind games. If there's a Psychic Fairy on the field, it's a bit of a problem. I think I save Gren to clean up stuff later, though. And I kind of like Apollo lead because I could possibly Surf or spread damage and switch into something like Strife. That's like, this just in. Pokemon with Volt Switch is a good lead. Volt Switch or U-turn, obviously. I do like how they have the two dialogue boxes going at once. I seem to remember in Gen 3 it was confusing, because I think how it played out is just like, it just seemed like they were repeating, whoever was talking was just repeating lines, but I don't recall exactly. No one says Liza and Tate. Everyone says Tate and Liza, come on now. Not that it matters. Although I guess Liza's supposed to be like the stronger one, right? Something like that. Look at that! Wow, they have more than 2 Mons in a double battle. Isn't that crazy? I'm really dumb. Again, it's like, it's not even necessarily incorporating directly things from Emerald, but like, come on, man. Why do they just have a Solrock and Lunatone in the remakes? In the remakes of Ruby and Sapphire. It's like, oh, it's a remake of Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, well, Heart Gold, Soul Silver are remakes of Crystal, so shut the fuck up. Oh my god. I hate that argument. I hate that shit. It's fine to like these games, but like, at least in Emerald they had 4 Mons. Like, it's something. Christ. What do I go into here? They wouldn't click like rock move on... Maybe I actually just stay in with this and Iron Head something. In which case, do I... Dark Pulse something? What's more... Solrock is the offensive one, right? Typically. I'm just gonna double attack this. Also, they do have level 60s, which is very funny. Yeah, full restore comes out here. Just gotta know your switch-ins. Psychic on Helio. Nice. So that earlier one must have been a roll. So Solrock gets knocked out. I'm glad that Apollo did not get knocked out, because that is a running theme. Slow King. A bit of a threat, don't you think? Okay, go Uzu. And I am not choice locked, so I Thunder Fang this. Goated. What is this slow... Dude, you have, like... Slowking Spadef is the crazy one. Oh my god. What a tanky bastard. That's actually... I think I have to Toxic this straight up. Then again, Langolier is not like... You know, base Mawile is not the strongest thing ever, yeah, but... Jeez. I could go for Flint. I don't want to para it by accident, although Grin's gonna go first, of course. I could flinch it, though. Lunatone protects. Alright, that's cool. Okay, I'm glad I didn't attack it. Alright, I dodged F-Blast last time, but we resist this because we're a poison type. We resist it because we're poison. Has Reflect worn off yet? I'm gonna try to take big damage on Lunatone. Yeah, that's big damage. Yeah, I guess I was a poison type. That's really good that I lived, though. F-Blast. Oh. Kinda hit a lick on me, not gonna lie. Ba-da-dee-da-doo. If Lunatone protects, I don't want to attack into it. But if one of these moves kills Slowking, then the other is going to kill... Yes. I think Dark Pulse... Well, actually... No, yeah, because it's Scald. I keep thinking I'm clicking Surf, but it's the same base power, so it... Yeah. That's fucking lit. That's lit. Goes Zong. And the Gallade. Quite. What do I think they're going for? They could literally go for anything. Like, Gallade's probably clicking Fighting Move on Gren. I think Dompe is a decent switch for Gren in case of Fighting Move, and then I kind of think I just sack Langolier, because I think Guardy is their last. Fuck yeah. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. Na, 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 na. Did they use both their healing items already? I just stay in and play rough just in case anyway. Yeah, okay, they do. So I'm glad that I played roughed again. That's great. Definitely getting cooked in rain bats. Hey, takes practice. Oh fucking goddamn it! I missed play rough. Well, something had to go wrong, I guess. This is a pretty good switch in. Got another fairy type in the back. Try to burn you. I'm trying to think, is there any disadvantage to Mega-ing here? I'm still resistant to fighting, I'm still neutral to psychic, just getting the extra stab buffs is good. I'm gonna DD. I panicked that I misclicked because for some reason you have to select Dragon Dance on yourself as if you would use it on anything else. I guess it's nice as a means to confirm that you want to do that, but... Yeah. That does a lot. That's a lot of damage. It's a life orb that explains a lot. EQ. We better live this. I mean, we're burned. It's burned. We outspeed the Gallade now. Dead as a doornail. Can't whistle right now. Mouth's too dry. That reminds me, I should be hydrating more. Very bad about that when I stream. Play some rain bats this weekend, maybe. Might be down. Yeah, I'm like, alt should live this, yeah. Is it Guardy V in the back? Yeah. That's funny, because it's just gonna mega into Pixelate anyway. I try to eliminate the threat as quickly as possible. Mega Gardevoir looks okay in-game. Like, but it's also, like, it's not that much more interesting than... than regular, I guess. IMO. Just go Azula, right? Well, I mean, I can just go Gren and guaranteed outspeed it immediately. It's a Bronzong. I definitely outspeed it with Blaziken. I don't know what I'm thinking. But it doesn't matter. Now what happens? I will never give up the fight. Something, 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 something. $55. We are definitely underleveled. That much is clear, but outplayed. Outplayed to shit. Seventh badge. And Calm Mind. Yeah. Crazy, crazy move. I mean, by Gen 3 standards, at least, like when it was first introduced. Of course, okay, Gen 1 Amnesia, yeah, whatever, but... That's fair. There's a lot to consider, and like the more you play, the more... I'm not even like great about like long-term planning necessarily. I'm better about it now, where it's like, okay, I kind of need this mon to deal with this threat, so I like cannot make as many risks in that regard. But then also like knowing when you need to take risks and stuff like that, it's cool. It's a very cool competitive game. Despite all the randomness and RNG and stuff like that, but I think it's cool. It's even for anyone who doesn't enjoy playing it, or is like, oh, it's just a kid's game, it's not that deep, blah blah blah, like whatever. It's like, well, it doesn't at least like intrigue you, like it's not interesting, it doesn't pique your curiosity. It's like, real, that's sad. That's fucking sad, honestly. to like that's the thing. I've been thinking about this earlier. It's like there is this out there, yes, like in certain spaces, yes, but there is such a lack of curiosity in some people in terms of like even just like media, like something as innocuous as entertainment, that is like surprising to me. Because when I think I've talked about this before, if I'm ever advocating for like something to get remade or something or re-released, like I'm more so just like curious to see how it turns out than I am like anything else, really. And then if it turns out in a way that I like, then great. And if it doesn't, oh well, we'll get him next time. Right? And I guess, to be fair, some people's curiosity is more so piqued by like new IP and stuff like that, but that, for whatever reason, new IP sparks more skepticism in me than remakes and re-releases, because at least like with a remake or a re-release, it's like it is to an extent a like proven thing that is at least good in some regard, right? Whereas like with the new IP, it depends, of course. Like I'm down for new IP and stuff like that. It's just I've seen so many new IP just like eat shit for one reason or another, especially from like Western devs. And even then, there are existing IP like Mass Effect. There's a new Mass Effect in development, right? I could not give a shit, and I love that original trilogy. In fact, I'd like to replay those soon. No, that's fair, and I think that, like, of course, as with any, like, turn-based competitive game, like, usually it's card games, but with Pokemon, I mean, it's got similar elements, right? Because I played a lot of Hearthstone for a good number of years. Probably, like, 4 years or something like that, the first 4 years it was out, or so. Maybe even 5. somewhere around there. And you know, a lot of it is like meta knowledge, right? Like, of course, with Pokemon, it's like you got to know like your type matchups. You've got to know like what moves it gets access to, and have an idea of like what they tend to run in what meta games and stuff. And then it's like knowing what roles they serve, and then like all the team building elements and the team archetypes and stuff like that. Hyper offense, balance, stall, etc. And then it comes down to like actually playing the games out once you have a team that like works within the meta for certain reasons. But it gets very interesting in terms of like sometimes specking, you know, a lot of mons want to just run max at whatever their best attacking set is and max speed. But it is interesting when there are sets where it's like you invest EVs in such a way to where you like specifically live one or even like two of some attack from some metagame threat that you're trying to check and stuff like that. So it's like there's a lot to it, and I'm not even really that experienced in comp. I've watched a lot of stuff about comp, and I've played some, but like it's mostly from like watching loads and loads and loads of YouTube videos over the years. Like False Swipe Gaming was how I initially like really got into learning more about comp and stuff like that. Because they do like the whole history of certain mons in competitive, and I found that interesting because it gives you context as far as like what this thing used to do, what it did on its way to current gen, and like what it does in current gen, and like what makes it good, what makes it bad in those various formats and all of that. It's very interesting to me. Some of the other types of videos they do on that channel now aren't as interesting to me, so I kind of fell off from watching them, personally. I get that there's like limitations to just doing history of, you know, for every video, but I kind of like the consistency of that, personally. But, yeah, it's good shit. I'm just gonna use this because, yeah. Yeah, Gren is the only one who can learn Dive, so it's really not the worst thing ever. It's the same base power as Scald. No burn chance, but it's physical. I'm just gonna teach it over Scald because I kind of have to. And what I'm gonna do also is I'm gonna unlock Pseutopolis first. Who am I leading? We gotta keep in mind, Tate and Liza were level 60, and I'm barely level 55. I also might want to go teach Blaziken Thunder Punch. I always thought this was so cool, though. Like I keep saying, this region is really sick. Legends Hoenn would go kind of hard. Or it could. I'm very curious to see how ZA turns out. Apparently there's no abilities, and maybe no held items either, which is unfortunate. It is a new battle system, though, so like I get it. But I don't know, I like the idea of the format. I kind of like that it's all set in a city. I think that's interesting. If they, you know, like leverage the fact that it is, and there's like plenty to do. I don't know, I think it could be cool. I just, it kind of all hinges on how the battle system operates and if that's like any good or not. And of course some people are going to inherently be like, oh, it's not turn-based, so it's a button masher, or like, you know, like whatever the fucking stupid-ass arguments people make. I like turn-based games. For the record, I'm playing one currently. The fucking hard-on some people have for turn-based is, like, weird to me. Because I like both. I don't know, it's such a foreign concept to me to, like, not enjoy both turn-based and action games. But I've always been like that, so like it's such a foreign concept to me. I get it. I get that people have different tastes and stuff, but like, if you only like one genre of video games, like that kind of sucks. No? Does it not? I'm not saying you're like wrong for thinking that, but it's more just like, that sounds so limiting, you know? Where am I going? Move tutor. At one of the shops, maybe? Move tutor is interesting. I was gonna teach it T-Punch, but I'm curious about this move tutor now. Like, there are definitely some genres that I don't tend to care for as much, but like, I don't know. Move tutor. Yeah, this is for the genies. This is not the move tutor. What is this? Ribbons? Oh, you just buy ribbons. That's a little lame. Which direction am I facing? We got a little cafe. Meloetta. Damn, free round? Also, oh, right, this is like, I think it's like the resort where you can do battles in Gen 4, where there's like, they kind of refresh like trainers here or whatever. What is this? Can I like move academy? So maybe it's post game. Oh no, move tutoring dojo. Oh, these are like the pledge moves. Okay. Yeah, no thanks. What is this? Dancer. Is this like hydro cannon and shit? Yeah, okay. Inverse battles, yeah. No. Shut the fuck up. I do kind of like that, I think Gen 5 had this too. Like a mini battle facility pre-post game. Well, I guess, no, wait, the whole subway is accessible, actually, like, during the main game of, like, Gen 5 is so goated, man. For a lot of reasons, Thunder Punch over Shadow Claw. As I was saying, those genres. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like all kinds of games for the most part. Like, there's some genres that, like, mostly like the PC-centric genres I haven't really, like, I'm not, like, super interested in, like, you know, RTS or MOBAs or even, like, CRPGs to an extent haven't really, like, clicked with me either. That's why I always say, like, I play on PC, but I grew up on consoles, so, like, those are the types of games that I tend to gravitate towards. I just prefer to play them on PC. It's more convenient, and which is funny, because, well, more convenient in some ways, in that I can do shit like this. but I do that is something that I do understand is like it's expensive and it is like an expensive upfront cost at least, but it'll last you a while. I mean, maybe go back to Musty. I guess it, well, yeah, just so I only have to dive once. I keep losing my train of thought. I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone right now. Okay. Yeah, I get, like, in, like, setting things up, I get it. It can be, like, information overload. Even for me, sometimes when I, like, I don't really buy, like, AAA, like, new releases very, very often. It's, like, pretty rare, and that's been the case for a long time, honestly. Every now and then, yeah. And it also depends... Oh, I need to pick up Heliolisk. It also depends on what you consider to be AAA, right? Because, like, I don't... Like, Mega 10 games, by and large, are, like, not AAA. Maybe you could argue, like, the most recent releases would be the closest. But, like, I don't know. Maybe not until recently. Like, I wouldn't even consider, like... I don't know, it's possible, like, Metaphor was expensive to develop because it took so long. And I know it's, like, an arbitrary kind of marketing term and stuff, so, like, it's not really something you can really quantify. But to me, those games are, like, it's not a diminishment of their quality at all. But it's, like, they're not AAA either. Like, I don't think Metaphor or even P3R are AAA. But, like, they don't come across that way to me. That's perfectly fine. I mean, shit. Expedition 33 keeps getting praised to hell and back. I'll play it at some point when I've dug through my existing games more. But, and I'm very interested to play it. Very interested to check it out. But, what's it called? That's very clearly not a AAA game. So it's like Rebirth, like, FF7 Rebirth is, like, the only, like, truly AAA game that I've, like, bought this year. Is it here? I think it's here. Or maybe it's further down. Oh, no, yeah, it's here. This confused me to no end as a kid. I could not quantify, because the routes are so large that it's hard to figure out, like, where you are positionally. Figured it out eventually, but yeah. And I very likely will play MGS Delta as well. I mean, I love, like, MGS3 is my favorite Metal Gear game. But I kind of think I like the Master Collection version, because I played through MGS 1 and 2 through the Master Collection, which I got for, like, what, 30 or maybe even 40% off, I think. I think it was 30% off. And so, yeah, like, I talked about it while I was streaming Mario Galaxy, I think. Where, like, I played MGS 1 for the first time, despite being, a fan of that series generally. And, yeah, I retaught T-Punch, didn't I? Yeah. Played through MGS 1 for the first time, and I replayed MGS 2, kind of, sort of briefly said my thoughts on them in the Galaxy stream, so I don't want to rehash that. But I still have not, like, sat down to fully, like, replay MGS 3 through the Master Collection. So I'm, like, I keep seeing it in, like, my like, backlog category, which is not that big, because I don't put every game that I haven't played that I own in my backlog. Like, those are not backlog games. And even then, if I try a backlog game and I don't like it for some reason, I'll just drop it. It's not, like, a big thing, you know? people considering every game that they own and every game that they want but haven't bought to be in their backlog, you're doing it wrong and you're making it harder on yourself. You're like, you're overwhelming yourself so much more for no reason. But to each their own. It's just like, I know the backlog thing can get overwhelming for people, but like for me, it's easy to categorize because it's like, well, when I was doing Final Fantasy, it's like, well, I'm not going to play FF12 before I play FF10. You know, if I'm planning to play like all the games in a series or something, it's like that makes it very easy to like decide which of them I'm going to play, kind of thing. I mean, now I'm all the way up to 13.2. I just haven't started it. But and yeah, I've played 15 before and stuff like that. So like, you know, and 7 Remake. So it's not like I was perfectly going in order like the entire time. But like once I kind of decided that I wanted to play all the single-player FFs, or like mainline single-player FFs, that is the point where I started like going in order. For the most part. But anyway, it's the same thing with like a viewer suggested, I think when I was streaming Fire Emblem Engage, I think they suggested I check out Valkyria Chronicles. And so that's on the list. And I don't really know much about those games, but I know the people who have played them really like them. So I got 1 and 4 in like a bundle for like $20 total or something like that. Back when it was like most recently on sale, I think. But I'm playing Path of Radiance right now. So I'm gonna, my plan is to kind of like go through the Tellius games again. And then do Valkyria Chronicles following that. Because I know it's like it's a strategy game to some extent. But I don't really know that much about it beyond that. Which is good. It's rare that that's the case for me. Because, you know, growing up as a Nintendo kid, you bet your ass I was still watching videos and reviews and like stuff about games that were not on Nintendo systems. And yes, that did end up in some regards, in some cases, spoiling me on what do I have. Dude, Muck kind of screws this team up, actually. No, actually, Langlier's good. I just don't have much to hit it with. If Mawile learns EQ, I would consider maybe putting it on. But I think we just Ironhead a few times. Yeah, so like there were some games that I did get spoiled on, like way back when, before I actually played them. Like BioShock's probably the biggest one. I still really enjoyed playing through BioShock when I like first played it. Not one that I am super excited to replay. Like I've tried, and I'm just like, I don't know, I'm not as into this. Whereas BioShock 2, I'm like, it's like, I've talked about it before. My reasoning for that. Mostly how it plays. But I want to say the correct path is to the right. What am I getting at exactly? I guess, I don't know, I know I was talking about enjoying a wide variety of genres and stuff like that, but the majority of like my backlog games, so to speak, tend to be, you know, it's like JRPGs in terms of like at Final Fantasy. Like I've got a small little strategy games kind of list with replaying the Tellius games into Valkyria Chronicles 1 and 4. Oh. Wait. Oh, I see. And then from there, I don't know what I'll do in terms of strategy games. I know like the Trails games are on grids, but they're not. They don't play like Fire Emblem or anything like that, right? They're not tactical RPGs, as far as I understand. But those have been on the list for fucking ever. At least like the first 3 Sky games. I don't know that I'm gonna commit to like doing the whole series or anything, because it seems like the bar for quality is kind of ups and downs. And And that gets in the whole thing of like, oh, well, like, you know, Cold Steel is kind of like Persona and stuff, so, like, yeah, I'd probably like it, but, like, it depends... It kind of depends on, like, you know, your reasoning for liking a series. And I've gone into it before where, like, a series identity does matter, in that, like, I've enjoyed a good... I've talked about it in reference to Mega Man, where it's like, it's great that there are great Mega Man-like games out there. They've been picking up the slack in terms of, like, actual Mega Man releases, but it's not Mega Man. You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean it's bad, that doesn't mean that it's lesser than necessarily, but it's more just like, it just isn't that, though. And, like, part of my reasoning for, like, it should be a part of your reasoning for liking a certain series is because it is that series. Like, that just makes sense to me. Not that you have to like every game in a series. I think that mentality is strange. If people, like, you know, people who, like, are like, oh, you don't like every game in the series, you're a fake fan, or, like, whatever. It's like, shut the fuck up. Every series has some dog shit in it, man. Most of them, at least. There's some... Most series are too long-running and varied for you to, like, guaranteed love every single entry. What a cop-out argument. It's so dumb. Like what you like, and even if you're a fan of just a particular game in a series, I think that's fine, too. I can't... God damn it. That's kind of annoying that I'm under-leveled to the point where I'm getting into random encounters. Wait, how the fuck do you... Oh, I see. This doesn't even matter. It's just getting it out of the way. That's normally... Isn't this normally an admin fight, or did I make that up? Nido Queen. Like, yeah, because, like, last time I talked about my trepidations, and I do want to be clear in terms of, like, my stance on Persona 5. It's like, I think Persona 5 Royal is a great game, like, overall. It's just there are a lot of factors to it that make it not resonate with me to the point that I don't currently at least feel compelled to replay it. Oh my god. I just got played. And I think part of that is needing... I think I'm not gonna... did I already say this? I think I'm not gonna do that video idea I talked about last time about, like, Persona 5 fatigue, because I think that's... It's kind of contributing to, like, a negative mindset, and, like, even if I feel it, it's like, I don't feel like I need to make a whole ass video on that, honestly. I probably could, but I'm also like, it's fine. Because I also don't want it to be misconstrued and people think like, oh, I fucking hate it, or I think it's bad. It's like, no. It's just there are some things that... Mega Nido King. No, that would be sick. That would be sick. But, what's it called? Well, yeah, because the mobile game just came out. I think it was in China for a while, but like the mobile, like, gacha game, like, just came out in, like, the international release just happened somewhat recently. I have zero interest in it, like, absolutely none. And but I think the big thing when it comes to, like, at least the main game, and it's like, dude, P4 got milked back in the day too. I wasn't really, like, paying attention at the time, because I wasn't really, like, a fan of Mega 10 at the time, because, you know, Nintendo kid and all that. So I didn't really have access. I guess on 3DS I did, but I talked about it. I almost bought SMT4 back when it came out. I almost did. Maybe I would have liked it more. Maybe I would have liked it at all if I played it when I was 17 or whatever, instead of when I was 29 and 20, yeah, whatever, 28. Yeah, but I think part of it, what I was gonna say in the video, hypothetically, I took some notes on my phone. I don't need to read them necessarily, but it's more like, I feel like there needs to be like somewhat of a cultural palate cleanse in terms of like, we need P6 to come out and just like flush a lot of the P5 stuff away for a bit before I feel compelled to want to revisit that, because it has been around for so long at this point that I think that is a factor. I think that is a factor that is making me like not willing to do like a full replay where I actually pay attention to the story and stuff like that. I've also gone into the fact that like I don't like the way that P5 is paced personally. There's too much there's too much needless dialogue. They won't leave you alone. Like the tutorial is like fucking long as shit. And like, yeah, P4 has a long intro, but I feel like they let you off the leash a bit more after that. P4 is also shorter though, too. Like my replay of P4G took me like 70 hours, which is still a lot of time, but compare that to like nearly 120 with P5R, it'd probably be shorter on New Game Plus, yeah, but like, by how much though, right? Because granted, P4G took me around that same amount of time, but I was also new to Mega 10, so I had no fucking clue what I was doing. Also, did I fuck this up? I'll get EQ. Can you come back here after the story? I would assume so. Wait a second, where's EQ? It's normally... Motherfucker. Is Atlas... I mean, they're working on P6, and obviously P4 Remake. That much is clear. I personally think P6 is going to happen first, but they need to, like, prove me right on that, right? Like, they need to, like, announce it. You know? And I talked about my trepidations, too, in terms of, like, every Persona game's been like this, where it's like, it's about... Okay, technically the earlier games were a little bit different, yeah. But in terms of P3 and on, it's like, it's about high schoolers from a particular era, right? Whether or not you feel that they encapsulate that properly, I don't know. I feel kind of like at home in terms of like the 2009 era of P3, the 2012 era of P4, the 2016, 17, 18, whatever it's supposed to be, a P5. I don't think there's any confirmed date. Is like it's pushing its limit in terms of like, for me, like, I guess like relatability to an extent. Not that that is the most important thing or like the end all be all, but you know, I was in college at the time, so that's like close enough. But it also has a lot of focus on social media and texting, which are like things that I just don't really enjoy doing that much. I'm like so out of the loop in terms of social media culture, it is not even funny. See my fucking YouTube channel and how hit or miss the videos perform and all of that. Most of them have actually been doing pretty well lately. Like, I'm happy if I at least get a few hundred views and all that. Like, and it's not all about that either. It's just like, I want people to see the stuff that I make because that's like the point. But it's not like I'm still like giving my honest opinions and stuff like that, even if they might be wrong to some people at times. But yeah. And like lingo and slang. I swear to God, if someone in P6 says goofy ah, shooting the computer. Shooting the fucking computer, dude. Just say ass. You can say ass. You're a grown person. You can say fucking ass. That shit pisses me off to no end for some reason. I'm like, I know it's slang and it's been appropriated and all that, but it's like, just fucking say ass, goddammit. Who am I leading? Apollo's been a pretty good lead. If it's something that outspeeds me, that's a little scary. But I have switch-ins. I'm also under-leveled as shit, so I'm a little worried here. 100. There are 150 or more to see. Oh shit, there's actually plus 1,000. Something, something. Charmeleon. Bordor. This game's story sucks ass. I'm very curious to see how I'll feel about Gen 7. It's gonna be a minute before I, like, stream Gen 7, but I like Gen 7 more than Gen 6 overall, even if I don't really like Z moves. But we'll see, because there's pacing issues there, too. Oh yeah, but in terms of, like, Atlas's upcoming releases, we don't really know anything. Like, what's funny is P4R has a Steam page, which I think is hilarious. Because, like, that game is not coming out for at least another year, probably 2, if I had to guess. I think, like, early 27 could make sense. Or something like that. But, yeah, we don't know anything, I think, in terms of upcoming stuff, because Rido just came out like a month ago. The video on that is going well. This thing does outspeed me, but, like, do you threaten me, though? What is Crobat? Crobat's kind of weak. It's, like, base 90 attack, 80 attack, I think. And it's, like, you'll go for Poison Move, which is neutral, and I think I live, but you're also 8 levels higher than me, so I'm a little scared, so I think I go Langolier. I'm gonna play it a little safe. Especially without using revives in battle. I gotta, like... You know, and look, to be fair, like, my channel is really small, but I am very grateful. Don't get it twisted. Super, super grateful for anyone who watches my stuff or, like, has subscribed and stuff. Can we not... Dude, this Mawile gets crit every fucking turn, I swear. Oh, interesting. Rain Dance, Crobat? Crobat's kind of sick, though. Like this mon. But, sorry, I got interrupted by my own thoughts. It's a funny way to put that. What's it called? I'm super, super grateful for, like, everyone who watches my stuff and has subbed and has supported me for as however long that you have. Like, I don't say it as often as I probably should, but, like, believe me, like, it really genuinely does mean a lot. But at the same time, like, my channel is still really small in the grand scheme of things. So, you know, it's understandable that my reach is limited and stuff like that. And I don't even really want to be, like, as popular as... Like, I don't want 1 million subs, personally. I mean, that would be cool from, like, a financial stability standpoint, sure, but, like... It just seems like a lot of pressure, I guess. But then again, I think, like... Oh, wait, I used a healing item. Kind of unconsciously. I think I'm safe to switch into Apollo. What was I saying? My goal for the channel really is just for it to, like, justify its own existence in terms of, like revenue, I guess. Like, it's not really, like, the thing that I put first and foremost, you know? Like, I monetize the videos and streams and stuff because it's nice to at least get a little something for my time, but I also don't want to, like, pressure people into, like, paying when they don't have the means, kind of thing, right? Because I know things are tough out there. I know, you know. I don't know. I feel like it'd be a lot of pressure for YouTube to be like your sole form of income. It would be a sweet gig, yeah, but it does seem like a lot of pressure. Are you going for EQ? There's no like dual wing beat in this. I kind of want to int him this thing. But obviously EQ might come out here. Maybe I just go into this and burn it. I keep getting distracted. That's so standard for me though, like carrying on like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Did it go for like, it went for Fire Punch or... No, it went for E-Speed on Heliolisk. Am I safe to try to wake up for one turn? It's at -1. I'm gonna try to wake up for one turn and just see what's going on here. Oh, it's F-Blast. F me. Alright, well, I burned one sleep turn. And... What's up? My day's going alright. It's been chill. I guess I don't have anything to really hit this is the problem, isn't it? I can tech once to get a speed boost. Maybe I should've... This thing doesn't get Ice Punch, right? Yeah, probably not. It does have EQ. Okay. EQ, Outrage, E-Speed, F-Blast. I want to go into Altair. I did save, so if I have to soft reset to prevent myself from having to come all the way back here, I can. Please go for EQ, please. Yes. Okay. I Mega on probably what is an obvious Outrage. I wish I had burned this thing, man. That would have been so good. That would have been so good, man. Oh well. Cotton Guard again. Double Dance on this is kind of disgusting. I think I'm just gonna Strength once and gauge damage through multi-scale. I think that kills. And I would... This is what I was afraid of. This is why I should run Facade, but whatever. Fucking hell. Oh, it's a speed tie also, apparently. I do have one more healing item I can use. I don't have any full restores, do I? That... Why can I not hit left here? What? Yeah. That blows. I think I use my second hyper here. And just try to... God, that sucks. Alright, so there's my second healing item to match Archie. Gen 6 burn is so disgusting, dude. I'm gonna get one more DD. It's out of F-Blasts. Yeah, see, this is like why... Facade could be so good on this, but I again, like, I need strength for, like, Victory Road and shit, so... There's no getting around it. Like, yeah, this should kill. I mean, this thing has to have a weakness, right? Like, it's like, I can't just have a Mega Altaria that, like, buffs its defense, attack speed, and doesn't get status. Like, it's gotta have some weakness. Okay. I can test out my new EQ. Obviously, we're burned, so... yeah. On Fort. Black Sludge. Tentacruel's pretty fast. Is it 110? Or is it... I feel like it's 100. Yeah, it's base 100. Oh, but then again, it's a good number of levels over. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. We got the biscuit. I'm hungry. Oh yeah, I know. We've had the occasional conversation about fast food on this channel. And I actually got Sonic the other day, and that shit hit. Forgot to talk about it last stream. I got like their smash burger with tots, a shake, cherry limeade. It was good shit. Kind of expensive for what it was, but you know, I like never get fast food. So yeah, I've had better smash burgers though, but to be fair, there's this food truck I went to when I was in Portland. I think Portland's like known for their smash burgers or something. But I was in Portland like in March, and went to this one food truck and I got a smash burger and it was fucking so good. It was so good. If I had that shit with like, I don't really drink much, but like if I had a beer or two prior to that, that shit would have been like the greatest thing ever, like actually. But even sober, it was like amazing for something that's, you know, kind of like designed to be a booze mop in that way. Talking about fucking booze mops in a fucking Pokemon stream. What am I doing? I don't really, like, again, like I don't really drink like at all. Unless I'm like traveling or like out at like a nice meal, I'll have like a drink or two. But yeah, that doesn't happen super often. Eel. Eels. Do I just chip this? He has Shark in the back. I'm Specs, so I can't switch up. When I click here, I think I just chip this. Knocks off. Knocks her socks off. Kinda wish I'd bulk up now. I'm gonna text once and just see what he goes for. Oh, that's amazing. Oh. I think this thing's attack is higher. Yeah, by a decent margin. You think HJK kills? Oh, we landed. That's beautiful. It did not. Well, if I get enough speed boosts, I mean, this thing is really slow. I'm just thinking about Mega Shark. Mega Shark in the back. Can we not do this? Can we not do this? Are you fucking serious? Go fuck yourself. And you're an eel, so you can literally do that. Oh my god, dude. What a load of shit. Man. Kind of shit in Hoenn, man. Fucking garbage. What a load of dog shit, man. I just Dark Pulse, I guess. I don't know. Shark is dangerous. Is he gonna do the comp strat where, like, he stays in regular for one turn? Do I Tox? Okay, he Megas immediately. I'm a Dark types, but you don't have CC in this gen. That's not how that works. You're Strong Jaw. That's literally not how that works, my guy. What are you doing? He doesn't know. Probably a coding complication, I would imagine. Oh my god. I think I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm fucked. I'm gonna use another healing item. Fuck it. If I didn't get full parried, it might have worked, but I could have just gotten full parried the next turn anyway. I was trying to get enough speed boosts to outspeed Shark while parried, in which case HJK would certainly demolish this thing. There's +1 crunch. If +1 crunch kills, then I'll just soft reset and we'll just do this again, I guess, but... Or sorry, did I say +1? I meant -1 crunch. Yeah, okay. Alright. We'll soft reset. I might have to reset my controller, though. Get it to register. Is this working? Yeah. Nope. Okay, controller's connected still. So we'll try this again and try not to get hacked to shit and back. Chromat Hypnosis, right? That's really fucking annoying. But if I dodge and I stay in a T-Bolt, I think we're actually okay. So I'm gonna try lead Heliolisk and just T-Bolt immediately and just see. I really hate... have I said it enough? I hate sleep as a mechanic. I hate it. Crobit. Maybe I could run Scarf on this, I guess, but then I do think damage output would be lacking at that point. Oh, it rain dances. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can play around rain dance. Okay. We parrot. That's amazing, but he's gonna full restore, so it doesn't matter. Go fuck yourself. You will never out-hacks this shit. Name that tune. The bravest of birds. That is one brave bird. Yeah, we lived that pretty easily. Okay. That's good. Forgot about that. Like the dry skin from the rain. D-Knight. You have EQ. I'm scared. You better fucking EQ here. That's like my thing is like, dude, if you outrage, I swear to Christ. I swear, man. Please EQ on the electric type. Thank you. Okay, E-Speed's fine too. Oh my god, I know it's 134 attack, but like, Jesus Christ. This thing's strong as fuck. I'm pretty sure Strength 2 it KO'd through multiscale. That was a crit. Well, now it's super KOs, and he also didn't go for Fire Blast, which means that I don't risk getting burnt again. Although it wins the speed tie. I don't know why it's doing this time around. I have 2 healing items, so I can heal this back to full at +3 defense. There's an Attenta Cruella. If I'd set up a DD, EQ might have... I probably would have needed to be +2, but... Maybe I should have set up in front of the D-Knight, but I got burnt last time for my greed. But, yeah. What do I go into on this? I guess Langolier. We save this. Because I do have those potions that I can use. Because Archie's using potions. That Scallywag. The rain stopped. Shout out to Digital Devil Saga. Oh, I thought I parried for a second, I got excited. Please pump. Please pump. That's amazing, yeah. Nice. And this is an amazing position for me, actually. I don't think T-Bolt would have quite killed. 95 T-Bolt, maybe. 95, maybe. Here's Sludge Wavington, I think. Also, why are the names not, like, high-res randomly? It's weird. Maybe it's because I soft reset, like, textures didn't load properly or something. I don't know. Tentacruel looks good, but Langolier looks a little blurry on my screen, but maybe it's not a big deal. Can I outplay again? Does the CPU make a prediction? And is it a prediction in that case, or is it cheating? And T-Bolt kills from this range, right? Maybe. This thing is so evil, man. Yeah, okay. Rangish Black Sludge is so disgusting. It's like what it ran in Gen 5, though. See, I got that false swipe gaming. Even though I didn't play comp way back when, it's like I know these things to an extent. You know, to an extent. You probably have EQ, if I had to guess, but I don't really have a great switch in any way, so I think I just stayed in T-Bolt anyhow. Oh, Tect? What's up with all the protect? This is not a double battle, my guy. Toxic Protect? Really? Okay. I know Zinzalin in Dre's Black and White 2 hacks, I think runs like Toxic Protect Walrein with Ice Body in the Hail. Yeah, I don't even care if it like Thunderbolt kills after this next Tect. Anyway, so it only took me 7 badges to be, or I guess like 6 badges if you want to say. The 7th I was, like, finally this stream I'm like under-leveled, and so things are a little more interesting. Some of the fights were good even when I was on par, but, you know. To a point. What is this thing's moveset again? It has T-Wave, I know that much. It has knockoff. I'm gonna pivot Langolier. Because Shark doesn't go for speed boost before it megas, ideally this lives like a knockoff or something. But oh my god, that was kind of lucky on my part then. Your Thunder. But does the attack drop matter? Mega Shark is so strong already. I think it would have to be like I set up. I mean, what do you go for Thunder again? I'm gonna go into Apollo. Reminder, I haven't used any healing items yet to match Archie. Although I guess, I don't know if he's been in a position where he's even used one, but... Okay, Thunder comes out here. We take a little bit from Toxic. Surf is stronger. I'm gonna spec Surf to try to chip this in range of something else. That's good damage. Heliolisk goes down, which is fine, because we weren't outspeeding Shark anyway. Now... the problem is he's gonna T-Wave, so I think Dompe is the switch. And I play this slow. Because I can Natural Cure this off. This T-Wave off. So we burn Eel so that way Knockoff doesn't do enough. And I think... I know Crunch probably just like demolishes Trevenant. I mean, it was... I don't know if I was at full health. Was I? I might have been. And I think it one-shot at -1. Oh. If I quick flop proc and like burn, which is like, yeah, 20% or whatever it is. 10 or 20%. I think I switch out though. On Knock. Does Altaria live a -1 knock? Do I even want to go into Altaria? I think I just go Langolier again. We get the para off of Trev. We weaken your knockoffs even more. Goes for Thunder again, and we dodge because, yeah. They might just T-Wave here. I don't think... I'm trying to think, because I'm like, if... Do I sack Alt here? Into, like, the T-Wave? Because I think the way to beat Sharpedo... I think +1 Blaziken will outspeed. What is Mega... Does Mega Shark get any speed boost? Like, not speed boost as an ability, but like... Does it get... higher speed, Gen 6... Dex? Oh, it's only 95 speed and base. It's 120 attack, and it's 105 speed as a Mega. I'm gonna run a calc real quick. XY, Blaziken. We know we're perfect IVs, and so I can assume that Shark is the same. So I can run this like a competitive calc. Sharpedo Mega. Let's say it's plus speed nature. Let's say it's Jolly. 339 speed. Blaziken, we are neutral nature, but we're not... Well, what's my speed? I know this is like super nerdy shit. 120 speed at level 55. I guess I gotta keep in mind the level, yeah. Level 55. .120 speed. So, I know it's perfect IVs because all the starters in this are perfect IVs. Approximately 76 EVs in speed. We are Expert Belt. What's our attack stat? That's the only other stat I really need to know. 165. So we have approximately 88 attack EVs into Shark, which is probably max. If I had to guess, I'm going to calc it based off that. Max Jolly, 339 speed. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's level 100. What is this thing, like 64, 65? Let's say 65. 222. I would need to be +2 speed to outspeed it, it seems, on Blaziken. So because I had those healing items, like, I can just opt to use a status restore on the T-Wave. And plus, if I get more speed boost, then it's like, yeah, it's not even a problem. I just need to not be paralyzed and to risk... what's it called? And I could potentially Quick Claw proc with Trevenant. Setting up a Altaria is arguably better because of Cotton Guard, I guess. But, like, yeah, I teched... They might be in full restore range, which is, like, the annoying thing. I think I overheat first. Yeah. Hopefully overheat into HJK kills. It should. Unless this is just significantly more physically bulky than it is specially bulky. Are you serious? It might have actually been better to get full parried there. Funny enough. Because then I could heal and then have another chance at not having his Quick Claw proc. But I'm at what, +3 or 4? This is also Gen 6, so it is base 95 the turn that it Mega Evolves. Maybe I should have T-punched, but I don't know that would do enough for me to, like, finish it off with whatever I have in the back, so I kind of need... Oh. Oh, but this Gen Para brings you down to 25% speed instead of 50. Right. Yeah, because fuck cutting your speed in half, let's cut it by 75%. That makes sense. And there's a coin flip chance that you can't move. Yeah, great design. Well, I gotta love it. Then again, I can get enough intims off to where this might be doable. Uzumaki does resist the dual stab. We dodge Pump, which is pretty big. Do I just go back into Mawile? I think I abused the fact that Mawile's Intimidate. This is a long-ass stream, shit. I can call it after this, though. Let's protect. It's at mine. I kind of just want to play rough. We also dodge and get super lucky, so... And we get an attack. Wow, okay, I'm getting super lucky now. Oh, just sucker. Even though it does barely anything. That might have mattered. We're AV, but maybe not. I'm going this in case he full restores at this point. And I'm gonna Willow. Okay. So he didn't full... He protected. That's really annoying. Okay, well, then at least I know that he's not gonna... He's at -3. I know we're a Trevenant and we're under-leveled, but... He is at -3. Okay, we actually... Wow. Okay. I did dodge a bunch of Hydro Pumps there, but I had healing items I could have used on Altaria to tank the pumps, which it definitely would have. It might have had Ice Fang or something, but like, I think setting up Cotton Guards on Eel would have been better. And then heal off the para. But it's fine. Archie, don't do it. You've got so much to live for. Bubblegum time. Oh, also the drizzle theme? The heavy rain theme? Fire. Shit's fire. Mega Groudon's like drought theme is like super intense and cool in its own way, but this theme, like post cutscene, it grooves. Like it fucking grooves. Hey, look, we have actual human proportions. Wow, isn't that amazing? Mega Evolve. Archie's smile, damn it. To the Cave of Origin with your low poly Pseutopolis thing. Shit is so stupid. The Deluge. I do like what the primal reversion adds to things, though, where it's like, oh, if it's this bad now, it'll get even worse. Like, that's cool. It's just more interesting. Not that it saves the story, but again, it's more interesting when, like, Groudon and Kyogre are, like, dueling each other over it. At least in Sapphire, it is almost like biblical in a sense. Which is like kind of cool conceptually, at least. And I do think that, like, Maxie makes, especially with these designs, Maxie makes more sense as the level-headed one who is, like, anti-doing anything like... This is a banger, though. Can I just go fight the League with this playing in the background? Come on, now. I'm gonna need fucking Waterfall for... Alright, I guess we're gonna delete Dive off of Gren to give it an actual move. We'll do all of this, you know, catch Kyogre, I guess, and fight Wallace. Then I'll have to swap Waterfall on... Oh, you need Waterfall for Victory Road, too, don't you? So I guess I'll have to keep Waterfall on Gren for Victory Road, which is... fine. It could be worse. Gren's kind of a mixed attacker anyhow. And Waterfall's a decent move, it's just... yeah. I'm fortunate that Heliolisk learned Surf. I did not consider that when making the team, or like planning the team out, but it's convenient. Because it's actually good coverage on it. It's actually good coverage. Steven flies in. Weirdest looking Skarmory I've ever seen. Steven's model actually kind of looks good here, though. Kind of surprised. It doesn't look that chibi from this angle. Whereas the main character's like... oh my god, Brendan's just over there like... fucking bobblehead ass. Steven is him, though. He really is him. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little awkward. It does remind me of the meme of like Pidgey. Like, Pidgey, use fly! And the dude's like squatting on top of it. I don't have fly. Alright, I'm gonna roleplay that we're actually in dire straits right now. Then again, if I white out, I'd actually just go back to Mostube, I think, which would be good. I guess I could go to Satopolis. I'm just gonna get Latias fly to Lily Cove. I could just go to Lily Cove. Wait a second. Like, cut all the bullshit. Delete dive and then just fly back to Satopolis with Latias. We get to listen to more of this banger. I'm glad I didn't get caught there. Wait, where am I? Oh, I thought there's a double battle like down near where Pacifilog is or where Skypillar is. And I was like, wait. I was very confused. The Wingles. I don't have the acro bike, damn it. Delete dive. Because I'm gonna need waterfall anyhow. You see, the music changing is a commentary on ignorance being bliss. Bum bum. I do have the TM for Scald, right? Maybe I have to go... no, I do have it. Okay, good. I would teach it... I don't know. I've gone into this where it's like, do I want to teach it Surf? It's kind of redundant, and I would rather not have to come back here to do a deleter thing again. I would rather just teach it Waterfall over Scald for Victory Road. Now, though, I don't have dive, so I have to get Latias and fly to Satopolis. Sure. We're probably lower level than the Mons in Cave of Origin anyway. Oh my god, I keep pressing X. Or I guess Y for, you know, because Xbox controller, it's like flipped and all that. Yeah, I keep pressing like the equivalent to select. Because like in black and white, you would press, I guess like X is the menu button because it's top face button, and then Y in the DS games, it's like start becomes X, yeah, and then select becomes Y in terms of functionality, like registered items versus like the menu. I did it again. God damn it, Brittany. I swear to God. But yeah, I think because this stream is going on quite long, I think we will pick this up next time. I don't know what's worth getting in Sutopolis. I think Brick Break is a TM we can get. Way too late. Would have liked that like 3 badges ago. Wait, oh, it's locked, yeah. Yeah, I can see the doors closed. No shit. And once I get to the Elite Four, I suppose... Once I get to the Elite Four, I suppose I can fly back and maybe give Dompe something instead of Rock Smash. I would probably still keep Strength because it is good, unless I want to run a special set, in which case, yeah, but I like the Altaria set we're running. It's cool. Double Dance, plus, I know Cotton Grow's not a dance, but it's a term. Double Dance plus, Pixelate Strength and EQ. It's good shit. Yeah. Quite a bit under-leveled, since Archie had a 65 ace, but maybe I just make more of an effort to like fight more trainers in Victory Road and we just try to catch up, but yeah. It's more interesting this way anyhow. But yeah, I think that's going to be all for now. We'll pick this up next time, get the 8th badge, make our way to the Elite Four, and then probably make the Elite Four its own stream, because then there's also Delta episode and all of that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see.